Hello, everyone. I am getting things adjusted here, so just give me a moment here. I always forget where I put the monitors and stuff. Okay, so you go over there. Okay. Hopefully, I'm coming through nicely. I'm just adjusting some audio right now. Um, kind of wish I had like a nice consistent uh, like setting for audio, but I always have to adjust it because YouTube doesn't really get pick. I don't know. Like I like my music to be like somewhat quiet because like especially when I'm talking like streaming like this, it's like I like being able to hear my own thoughts, and if the music's too loud, I can't hear my own thoughts. So I'm sorry if the background music is a little quiet. I mean, obviously VOD viewers, you're not going to hear the background music because it doesn't come in through the VOD, but for you guys watching live, hopefully the music isn't too quiet or too loud. So hello, Ryan. Hello. I love the avatar, by the way. I did see the pictures of that. Hikari did a great job on that. It looks awesome. I think he got that done so quickly too. That's phenomenal. Was that like a is that like a character for one of your series you're working on, or is that like you just like were like, oh, I have like this cool idea for a character that I would love to see someone make eventually, and then Hikari was like, I got you, fam. I got you, bud. Oh, it's your OC? Oh, that's cool. Does she have a name? Or he? Is it a he or she? I mean, I'm looking at it. It looks like it's a she, but I could be wrong. You never know these days. So I love the staff though. Phenomenal looking staff. It looks great. Looks really cool actually. Ugh. It looks awesome actually. But we're gonna kind of just jump right into this. I don't really have like any reason to wait. That is me, Ray. I could never say. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Oh, okay, okay. Nice. That looks cool. Yeah, I love the staff. Very cool looking staff. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff too, like with the staffs and whatnot. Um, so I like that. Very well done. Good job, Akari. 10/10. All right, I'm getting set up here. So I do have a I do have a new VTuber avatar set up here. Because I was like, you know what? I kind of want to set this up as a VTuber avatar just for fun. Um, so I went ahead and set up one of my booth models that I bought and modified as a VTubing avatar. So we're gonna use that today, just because I've been enjoying it. Hello, Imik. I saw your stream earlier. I was actually tuning in a little bit. I kind of caught the tail end of it. I had you in the background while I was getting some stuff set up here. So, but hello. Here, I'll go ahead and switch over. So, here, one sec. Let's see if that goes through actually. There we go. Hello, it's me. Oh my god. I set up this model for VTubing today. So it went through pretty well. It wasn't actually too difficult. I just had to adjust some materials and stuff. So this is Tabby. This is a booth model that I bought and I've modified to have like my color scheme and stuff. So but yeah, no. Oh yeah, yeah. Here, Imik, I learned this from your stream actually. Let me see if it actually will go through. Yeah, shout out. And then, do I have to put the username in parentheses when I type this, or can I just type in the? I think I can just type your. I'm pretty sure I can just type your channel. There you go. Yeah. There's a shout out to Imik there. I learned this from his stream, so I should start doing this from now on. So you can give Imik some love. I was watching his stream earlier, so that's why. Um, but yeah, no, we are back at it again. With the modeling and stuff. This is basically where we left off. And if any of you guys remember the stream from last time when we did this, I kind of so I'm moving my mic away a little bit. One sec, there we go. If you guys remember the stream from last time, I basically just left off here. Like we just had like the basic radio tower and stuff done. Yeah, and then we were working on like just setting up a quick like wood fence here and whatnot. And then we have like the shed that we carried over from the previous stuff. So I will also be showing off the Unity scene as well. So if you guys want a sneak peek of that, I will show you guys a little bit of that. Now I will preface. I will preface. Oh,
Fantastic. Time to get started because it is time to start and the starting time is now here.
yes, I have been very unproductive. I need to get work done. I will go ahead and preface. I'll tell you guys when I'm opening up the Unity scene. If you don't want to see what the upcoming update will look like there might be some like things in the Unity scene that you might want to see for yourself for the first time. If you don't want to see that, then I will let you know. And if you want to tune out, you're more than welcome to. I've decided that instead of kind of just hiding it, I'm just going to show it anyway. And if you don't want to see it, then you are more than welcome to tune out of the stream. You don't care to see it? Yeah. No, I just mean like in general, like, you know, some people might want to like, oh, I want to see it for the first time when I go to the map and stuff and whatnot. So I didn't want to take that away from them if they were tuning in and stuff to see this. So for now we're going to guys see I'm currently I have like a modeling block going on right now because like I don't really know what to do next. Well, I know what to do. I know what I need to do next. We're gonna actually save a new file for this, and what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna start getting everything merged together because all this is gonna basically be one mesh. And I also need to set up the light map UVs. So once I get all this stuff meshed together, I need to set up the light map UVs, which won't be too hard. So like, and then we'll just go from there. So, and then we also need to get this baby exported and into Unity, which I will be doing that on stream hopefully today. And then we will also be exporting and moving these bad boys into Unity as well. And hopefully I can show you guys some of the stuff with splines and see if we can set up those power towers. I will say the Unity scene is still heavily a work in progress. I haven't touched it in a while because I've been doing all this modeling and stuff, but it is still very much a work in progress. Now, first off, I am thirsty, and I forgot to get a drink before I started. So if you guys would be so kind, if you guys could just wait like a minute, I am quickly going to go grab a drink real quick. I am thirsty. So I will be right back. I apologize. One sec. Okay, we're back. I'm so sorry about that. Uh, sorry, I was also taking care of something real quick. Okay, sorry, we're back. Okay, so as I was saying, I've kind of got like a, you know, like artists call it like an artist block. I guess for me it's kind of like a modeling block. um because like I'm looking at this and like I don't know what to do next, but I know what I need to do next because what I need to do is I need to quickly just do my really quick doodads here. So assign this, apply the scale. Dude, I'm sorry if I sound out of breath, by the way. Oh god, I was looking around. I was like, where the hell did I put my drink at? Oh, it's right here. All right, let me get a sip of my drink. One second. You ever have like a moment where you place something down and you don't remember where you put it, and you're just like, huh? So yeah, it's weird. Okay, well, let me close this. All right. So we're just gonna do some boring modeling stuff here for a bit. So if you happen to despise this kind of work, you are more than welcome to tune out because it is going to get it's going to be kind of boring. But I don't mind talking about it because that's just kind of how we are. So I'm gonna make sure these don't have modifiers on them, actually. But yeah, how you guys been? You guys been doing okay? I know it's literally only been like less than 24 hours since I saw most of you. But yeah, I might as well ask. Um, like if you guys are doing like if you guys I didn't apply the scale. Wait, if you guys are doing like okay and stuff, so things going pretty okay. The day is young. The day is young, especially for me. I fucking woke up late again, so it's very normal for me. Imik, I'm honestly surprised you're still not streaming. I would have assumed you'd keep going, but I tuned in and then you went and did the raid for your friend, which she looked pretty cool. She was pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. Get that done. I'm actually probably just gonna apply the Oh right, we need to make a right. I just remembered we do need to make a gate as well. So we're gonna take actually we're just gonna be lazy about this and we're just gonna like don't tell my future self this, but we're gonna just kinda take this and we're just gonna kinda that down a little bit. Maybe like that. Doing good. I miss hanging out with the Wanderer. Oh, Lunara. Aw, I'm sorry. It's okay. Don't worry. We miss you too. I got some Baldur's Gate plans soon with friends. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I think my friend I know Sam was talking about Baldur's Gate. At one point recently. I think he was talking about like his friend Bird was playing Baldur's Gate and he was talking about it. Might be doing like some kind of co-op thing with that. Seems like a fun game. Not really like my kind of game, but it does seem like a fun game. So by all means. I wonder if Baldur's Gate would be like considered kind of like a good introduction to like doing basically D&D like for people, for people that have never done D&D, just kind of like this could be a nice like introduction to that and whatnot. So I've never done D&D. I've never done like stuff like that. I have done something similar but not like same. When I used to roleplay in World of Warcraft, I did roleplay for like I want to say like a year. I think it was like it would have been 2013, 2014, roughly speaking. About like 11 years ago. And I did roleplay in World of Warcraft and it was very kind of like not when I look back at it, it was kind of similar to how like D&D is, where like you roll the die and your attacks hit or land, yada yada. So there was even like the whole like call out stuff, like the dungeon master kind of. So yeah, I'm a little familiar with it. So I was actually talking to someone today and I was like, I really enjoy Baldur's Gate. Yeah, exactly. We're doing honor mode. That's a big right there. I don't know if I'd ever do D&D. I just don't think I have like the time, or really not really the time, more so the commitment to sticking with it. Um I don't think I have that like energy in me at this point in time. Uh so yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but that's just how it is sometimes. Um it's fun though. It does look fun though. Baldur's Gate like isn't really like my kind of game, so I probably wouldn't get it. Not saying it's bad, obviously. It's just not really like my kind of game. So I'm more of a survival game kind of guy, like Ark and stuff. um, or like Deep Rock, which I still need to buy. God, I still need to buy Deep Rock Galact. I still need to buy Deep Rock Survivors. I haven't bought that yet. Um, Honestly, we might even do like a quick session of Noida on stream today if I need to take a short break from modeling. But it depends on how long we go for, because I'm probably gonna go until 8, and then I'm gonna switch over you guys to Sam because he's gonna be doing a Pacific Drive again tonight. So yeah, I might switch it over to him tonight, so we'll see. Okay, sorry. So this is gonna be the gate entrance. So this is like, oh, this is where it opens. So I'll have like this is like an open part of the gate here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this like this, and we're just gonna go ahead and apply it. But first, before we do that, actually, no, we will just do that now. Actually, so apply. We're gonna keep it the same length, and then we're just gonna kind of add on this like extra. Actually, no, that should work. Yeah, that would work. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about it. So what we're gonna do is we're like I said, we're basing it off of these references here. So we're gonna have this like fence around it, and we're gonna have an opening for the opening, and then that should basically just be it. So so we're gonna take this and we're going to, where's the origin point? Oh, it's set in the middle. Okay. And then we're just gonna move this like around. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have I think what we'll do is we'll snap it like that, and then the entrance will be here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it be like this, and then we're gonna kind of just snap it to place here. Now this isn't really a good way of doing this. I should change the pivot point to actually be, you know, like on the end here, just so that I could actually just rotate the damn thing. But I'm a lazy boy and I don't feel like doing that right now. So we 3D modelers like to take shortcuts sometimes, okay? It's not like everything can't be perfect, okay? Okay, Bobby, okay? Everything can't be perfect, okay? Okay. I don't think anyone's gonna notice if I just leave it like that. Or I'll just do like, we'll just get it like perfectly aligned like that. There you go. No one's gonna notice. What, you're gonna be a picky little guy? You're gonna be like, oh, this model isn't aligned properly. You know what's funny? I do that when I go to some maps sometimes. Like I'll just be like a fucking connoisseur. I'll just be like, actually, this is bad. I don't do that, but you know what I mean. Hello. Hello, Miyazaki. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're gonna do, oh god, sorry, we're gonna do like this. We'll see how much space we have to work with once we finish like placing all these fences. The idea is we're merging these meshes together. Well, not merge it. We might not merge all of them, but I did hear that merging the meshes might not be a necessarily bad idea, considering it just seems okay. Yeah. Also, sorry if my model is a bit of a shock there. Yeah, I'm using the tabby one for today because I just felt like it. Actually, I wonder if I should, well, like that. Yeah, there you go. That would look a little better. Yeah. I decided to use tabby for today because I was kind of feeling like it. So also I did set it up. It did not take that long to actually set up a VRM model. I could have gone through the extra effort of like setting up the shape keys for the eyes to move up and down, and I think I don't actually know if BC Face will track your eye positions and stuff, but I just didn't really think that was necessary. I was like, whatever, you know. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, so what are we thinking here? Oh no, wait, I just need to sorry, I just need to. We're gonna just do this a case by case kind of thing here. To take this and then what's the distance between that? Like right about there? Yeah, something like that. There we go. And then just kind of move this into place here. That's fine. Ugh. That might be a little bit more like what we can do is we can like take like parts of this and just kind of cut them out, do like that, and then oh well, that's a little bit too much there. Oh, still glad and all that, you know. Oh, gotta sell that too. Not a bad model though. Didn't expect you to have set up for this though. Well, yeah, no, okay. So I already had it set up in Unity for VR chat and stuff, and all I had to really do was So the process for setting up a VRM stuff for VC Face is not too difficult. I already have the plugin set up in Unity, in my project for avatars. So all I really had to do was just like trying to think now, because like it's a pretty simple process. It's basically just like you export the model out as a VRM, but then you bring it back into Unity. You bring that VRM back into Unity, and then that will cause a bunch of files to be created that are associated with that VRM model. And then from there, you adjust all the components that are attached to it, and then you export that out, and then that becomes what you see here in VC Face. It sounds complicated. It's really not. It does. I did have to look up a tutorial again real quick because I just forgot how the process worked. But yeah, no. Otherwise, it's pretty okay. Oh god, sorry, my head is killing me. Ugh. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. I'm gonna be honest. Ugh, sorry, excuse me. Making VRM files and be interested to try them. Yeah, the VRM stuff is also what you can do for Lethal Company VR as well. The VR Lethal Company stuff. So technically, I could put Tabby in as my VRM model for Lethal Company if I really wanted to. Yeah. So I haven't done that yet though, because I just like the one I have currently, so I'm just like I'm fine with that. So that looks a little bit too whatever. We'll just leave it for now. Actually, that's gonna bother me a little bit, so we're gonna just kind of move that a little bit more like this, and then take both of these models and just kind of move them up a little bit more. There we go, a little better. Yeah. I mean, Valheim is another great game I can think. Okay, Valheim is another game that I've done VRMs in before. Because I have just like genuinely enjoyed Valheim VR. Okay, I just realized I have to keep this actually not rotated. Wait, sorry, I had an epiphany there for a second. Valheim is another game that I've done VRM models in before because well, I mean, yeah. Valheim has a mod as well for VRMs. Not Dead by Daylight. 7 Days to Die also has VRM stuff as well. There is also a VRM mod for Dead by Daylight. I wonder if Risk of Rain actually has a VRM mod for Risk of Rain. That'd be kind of funny if you could play Risk of Rain 2 with your VRM models. So, ugh. I'd be kind of goofy if I'd be honest. Oh wait. Oh wait, sorry. I keep forgetting I can't do that yet. Okay. Duplicate this and then 90 degrees and then bring that over here. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not. It's like all you have to do is get the actual like plugin, whatever the thing is, like imported into your project for Unity VRM exports, and then you just it just like a step-by-step process. So there's definitely tutorials out there, so I would highly recommend watching them if you get the chance. So they are pretty good. A little bit too high here. Offhand, Lethal Company must be about the third time we've seen VRM. Yeah, Lethal Company would be the second time I've seen VRM used in a game. The first time for me would have been Valheim, which I really want to do another Valheim playthrough eventually. I'm just waiting for the Firelands to come out, and I haven't even played to the Mistlands actually. I never like my group I was playing with Valheim. We got all the way to the Mistlands, and then we kind of just stopped. And I think it was because like we had gotten kind of burnt out on Valheim by that point. Because like it takes a while to get to like it really does take a while to get to it really does take a freaking hot minute to actually get to the end game of Valheim. Um, like it is definitely a is definitely not something you're going to be doing in a quick amount of time. Um, so yeah. So I think by the time we got to the Mistlands, we were partially doing it, but then I think we just kind of stopped and we just stopped playing. Which kind of sucks because like I really wanted to keep going and stuff. But yeah, it's about the journey. Yeah, no, Imik. That's like I love Valheim. Don't get me wrong. I think I like the whole process of playing Valheim and going through like all the biomes and like grinding resources. Like I'm definitely a guy that likes to go out and just grind. Like I like to go out and just like gather resources for the team and stuff. That's kind of been like my role in a lot of like tribes that I've played in during survival games I've gone through. Um, but Valheim, I don't know. It's like it's fun, but like you go through so much to get to like the end, and then by the time you get there, it's just kind of like you kind of feeling out of it in a way. It's not necessarily a bad thing, like at all. Um, Oh, but man, dude, it does wear on you. I think it was just partly because like we had played so much, and by the time we had gotten to Mistlands, it's just like I don't know, just yeah, I don't know how to explain it. We I guess we could say burnt out. I guess that would be a good way of really phrasing what I'm thinking of right now. Um, because like I said, yeah, and that's why I still wanna do another playthrough and do the Mistlands. Another game that I started playing with some friends, but then I stopped like randomly one day and we still haven't finished is Grounded. I actually still have I still have a playthrough of Grounded I need to finish with friends, and I just like I stopped playing it, and my friends also stopped playing it because I stopped playing it. Yeah, it's all about the journey. That's my thought process when it comes to World of Warcraft. If anyone's ever played classic WoW, you might know the pain that comes with classic WoW and stuff. Playing World of Warcraft Classic is very much the journey the uh and not the destination because it takes so I mean for me at least I don't know about other people but for me it takes so long to level up to like max level in classic like it is very much a long time like time consuming thing. I think when I originally played classic WoW it took me I wouldn't say a solid month but it took me a solid like about over a solid month of just playing constantly to get to at least like level 50 and even then like yeah there's nothing wrong with the game being about the journey though. I think that could be a very nice thing at times. So so I'm just quickly adjusting the pivot point here just so I don't have to worry about this later. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna merge these meshes, not merge them, but we're going to link object data. Yeah, and then we're just gonna quickly reattach this back. There we go. So I'm doing this just so I can do like that. Is it gonna look good? Probably not, but I don't care. So there you go. You got two entrances now. Yeah. Actually, we might keep one of these closed, and we'll keep the other one open. Actually, there we go. There we go. And the in-game stuff. Yeah, yeah. Valheim will be very interesting once they actually finish the full game because there's already so much to do in Valheim. It's crazy. I'm being asked a question. Discord, one sec. Sorry. Someone was messaging me on Discord. Ugh. Sorry, excuse me if you hear my chair. I'm sorry. Blim blurbed. Sorry, one sec. I'm just responding to some. Okay. Valheim's fun. Okay, so this is kind of like the basics of what we're going for. Just a wooden fence around the perimeter. We might actually like. I kind of just like did it haphazardly, but we might actually like go through and like just move a lot of this stuff a little bit more here. So like maybe take like the whole thing and kind of like definitely make it more like the center of the well, not the center, but like something like oh, it's actually, yeah, I guess like the center would be the tower. So like something like that more specifically, I would say. And then this could just be like nestled in the corner over here or something. Maybe give it like a little bit more like that. There's definitely going to be a lot of like extra fluff I have to do later. Like, oh, like maybe I want to put a trash can here. That's definitely stuff I have to do later when I actually get everything into the scene and start like coming up with like, oh, maybe I want to put something extra here or something. Ugh, gosh, okay. Yeah, so this is the basics of what we're going for. We might I think before we do anything, I am quickly gonna pick up this I'm gonna pick this up because we don't actually want this to be on the floor like this. We do actually want to pick up the door. Now the hard part is that since this is technically part of the mesh, there's no rotation data, so it's set to 0, 0, 0 right now. So if I wanted to rotate this back properly, I would have to like do that and then. Well, I guess like actually doing it like 90, it's technically fine actually because it's just 90, but yeah, a little annoying. That's all. Because like you can kind of tell it's like it's a little bit skewered on the y-axis, so I have to. What I have to do is I have to. Here we go. Kind of just get that a little bit adjusted here, and then just. I don't even think this fucking door fits in the door frame now that I think about it. That's a little bit that's a bit of a doozy. I mean, I could fix that easily just by making the door wider, but yeah. I didn't even think about that. Luckily, we can just take the center part and just expand this a little bit more. And this is very scuffed, by the way. I imagine people that actually do stuff like this professionally would not be making their models like this. They'd probably actually put more work into it. I mean, if I was getting commissioned to do a VR chat model, like if somebody was commissioning me to make a world, I probably wouldn't be doing stuff like this. But since it's just my world and I'm just fine with it, like yeah, I can just get away. I can just do stuff like this, like whatever. Okay, there you go. You got a little door there. I'm probably just gonna have the door be open because I don't really feel like adding a mechanic to have the door. Actually, I mean, I guess I could just have it. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep these in place, and then we're gonna grab this, this, and this. And we're gonna link data, and then we're gonna rotate it like that, and then we're gonna kind of bring this up here. This is such a bad way of doing this. This is such a like not good way of doing this. Like I'm just thinking to myself, like modeling wise, like I really shouldn't be like doing it like this. I should actually be putting in a bit more effort. It's not even. I just realized the door is a little too tall actually. It's whatever. At the end of the day, it's my model. I can do what I want with it. Yeah, there you go. We'll just do something like that. Perfect. So the door is like open, and then yeah, we'll put stuff in there. What we're gonna put in there? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I still like. I know I was talking about atlases last time, but I may end up like I might go back and actually put like individual texturing on all this stuff if I reuse it for a game in the future. I talked about like the game map for VR chat. but inevitably I may end up also making a standalone game, and I don't know if it's like a good practice to just have them be like a specific material like this, or if it's a better like if it's like a bunch of materials on this even though they're being reused, or if it's like I should just have one material assigned to this, and then like is there like a performance overhead if I have a bunch of materials on one object or something, which I don't know. I actually have no idea. I might have to ask my friend Silent. She knows, but yeah. So I take a sip of my drink. Also, I didn't mention this, but I actually bought so my friend Super Hornet recommended me these hexagonal acoustic panels to put on my wall to prevent the echoing in my room. I actually bought them, and they actually came in, and I actually have them on the wall up there now, and they're actually pretty cool. I even bought like little straps to put them on the wall without having to nail them in. And I actually bought another pack of panels that should be here by Monday. Let me actually check when they're gonna be here. I need to check my order actually. But yeah, no, it's cool because it helps prevent the echoing in my room. So like if I do recordings and stuff, it should be a bit better. Or like when I stream like this, you guys won't hear as much of an echo. Which I don't think you guys were hearing that much of an echo anyway, but I think like I noticed it, so it's just me. Um okay, the panels say they should be arriving tomorrow by 10 p.m. So it's tomorrow night. So tomorrow on Sunday. Okay. They might just get here earlier than that anyway, but here, let me see what the package is right now. Okay, so it's been shipped. Okay, so it's not out for delivery yet, but it has been shipped. Okay, that's good. You hear no echo? Well, I guess it's working then. Yeah, actually, I could just show you guys. Actually, wait. I think I sent a picture to my friend Hornet. Let me actually show you guys. Here, one sec. Can I put this on OBS? Is it possible for me to just drag this to OBS? No, I can't. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys what I'm talking about. Um, image, file, downloads. Oh god, this is really big. Sorry, 1 sec, guys. Wait, that's really big. Hold up. Why is that so big? Oh, it's because the screenshot I took was also massive as well. Yeah, here. So this is what they look like. They're so my wall is piss yellow, by the way, if you didn't know that. Um, don't mind the weird splotch on the wall. That's like the wall that was teared up, and it's been like that for like a decade. But they're like these little hexagons, and I put them in the corners of my room to help prevent echoing. Oh, that's my base station, by the way, if you didn't know. That's where my base station is. Um, but basically, um, yeah, they're like these little hexagons, and I bought you get them in packs of 12, and I put 8 of them on this corner, and then 4 of them on the left side that you can't see in the picture. And I bought another batch of them, so they're coming in soon. So hopefully I'll get more of them on the wall. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yes, my room is piss yellow, and it's been piss yellow basically my entire life. So I'm so used to it at this point. Like, it doesn't really bother me. Like, it's just like, oh, it's just, my room is, yeah, this is just my room. Um, so yeah, that's what they look like if you're curious. I thought I'd love to show those off. They're a little pricey, but I have the money, so it's like whatever. So yeah, it just comes with the territory. So I see the second wire. Base station syncing is so bad. Um, yes. So these base stations that I have are I was gifted them, but by a friend that didn't want them anymore. He gave me a really long wire that was apparently a wire that syncs up the base stations, and then the normal wire. So these two base stations are connected by a really long wire. I don't actually know if it helps, but I connected them anyway. Um, so the base stations are technically connected with a really long ass wire. Uh, so I don't know if it does anything, but it's been like that ever since I got them, and they seem to work just fine. So yeah, my wire placement is freaking awful in my room, so don't even like. I'm not even gonna show that. Yeah, you lose connection a lot more if the second wire isn't connected, but they aren't necessary per se. Uh, Yeah, well, I thought that like okay, it's not gonna hurt to have it connected anyway, since he already gave me the wire. I might as well connect them. So yeah. Okay. Let's quickly get this bad boy set up in terms of light map in terms of UVs because I keep forgetting that I need to do that. So we're gonna apply the scale. You've got a modifier. Okay, apply a scale and textile density, and then that. So that's a little bit wonky. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take this. We're just gonna smart UV project, um, and then we're gonna increase the TD a little bit. There you go, a little fine. Like that should be okay. Yeah. I don't even use my full body. Sorry, I'm just thinking about like full body now because it's like I have my full body. I just don't use it often because I'm just tired. I have times when I really want to use full body, like especially if I get a new avatar. But then like sometimes I just want to like relax and just sit down while I'm in VR. And I know I shouldn't, but I don't know. It's just how I am. So there we go. So I might change the textile density later, but for now it should work just fine. Hey, we had to do satellite dishes. I still think the top of this could definitely use some work, but at the same time, I don't think it really matters because yeah. Actually, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? We can totally make this look a little better um by doing this. Always helps to add like a little bit extra fluff if you really need to make it look nicer. Boom, 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 boom. Extrude. Oh, that should look a little better. Uh, Actually, funny enough, if I was gonna get any sort of VR upgrade, I would probably get new base stations because these base stations are like I don't know if they're 2.0 or 1.0. They're Vive base stations. I know that much. They're not the Index ones. They're the Vive ones. But I might end up getting like better ones eventually. Maybe. I don't really have a reason to per se. Like I don't really need to get better ones, but if I was going to get a VR upgrade, aside from like maybe a new headset, if there's a better one, which I probably won't get anytime soon, it would probably be the base station. So um also says if for it you need to have the stations on channel A and B. I have no idea what that means. So I probably either it does it automatically for you, or I did not do it, and the cable doesn't actually do anything. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, Base stations going out of fashion. That's fine. That's fine. I wouldn't say unfortunately. I don't mind as long as I can still do full body. I don't care. Like as long as full body is still an option somehow, I do not care if base stations get phased out. I like the idea of not having to worry about like a base station and just being able to do whatever. I mean, obviously there's still some ramifications of that, but base stations are nice just for the full body stuff, and that's kind of why I still have them. But um, like the whole reason I still have the setup I have now is because I like having full body every so often. I kind of wish there were more options for full body. I mean, there are a decent amount out there. Like Mokopi was interesting. I think that one uses like your phone or something. And I heard that one's actually coming along pretty okay. Um, but I don't really quite know. So, you think I should add No, no, I shouldn't. If you got the old base stations look up, then you can see them later in the front. Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, me exactly Miyazaki. That's actually true. So I do have the same ones. I do have those ones specifically. Um. So yeah, can I just merge these scale object data? I did want to the. Yeah, we'll just yeah object data. Actually, no, we don't need to. We don't need to. We can just do this. there should be a button that cycles through A, B, and C. Is it on the base station, like directly? I should probably check that actually. I have no idea. I never really looked. I'm looking at my base station up there right now. Okay, here, one sec. I'm actually, you know what? One sec, guys. I'm gonna go look real quick. So I'm gonna look weird for a second while I do this. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. You know, I literally went like I was like feeling for the button. I was like, I can't find this button. And then I put my finger between where the two cables input into the back, and I was like, oh, yep, there it is. Okay, I'll have to go do that later then. I do not have my headset. My base station is plugged in. I don't know about you guys, but I always well, one of my base stations is plugged in, but I have like a little socket that goes into the socket that like turns off the power, so I can flip it on and off the switch. And the other one I just unplug, and I do that because I can't stand the whirring noise when I'm sleeping. Um, and I also don't like the little light because I can see it when in my bed, and I'm just like no. So I do always unplug. Actually, I unplug all my VR stuff. Actually, like my headset's not even plugged into an outlet right now. Um, my headset's not plugged into an outlet because I don't know. I'm just so used to unplugging it, though. Would be convenient if I could just. Well, I guess I could just keep everything plugged in. Well, one of the base stations I have to unplug because it's right on the edge of my bed, and I can't have it stay plugged in when I'm in my bed because it will push on it too hard. So every time I go to sleep, I have to unplug it. So. Oh, that's good. If it remembers when you unplug it, that's great. Actually, I'll have to go check then because I don't know actually. Oh yeah, no, I know white, and it does do that, which is good. The only reason I unplugged them is the one okay, so the base station closest to my bed, which is the one that's in the picture. Here, I can actually show it. So this base station right here, the wire goes off to the right, and then it goes straight down. Like once right outside the frame of the picture, it goes the wire goes straight down, and there's an outlet right there next to my bed. But my bed pushes up against the outlet. So when I want to do VR, I have to pull my mattress out slightly so that I can plug in the base station. But when I finish with VR and I want to go to sleep, I have to unplug the base station and push my bed back because otherwise I won't be able to sleep on the bed. So that's why this one's always unplugged. The other one that's over behind me on the opposite corner of the room, that one's technically always plugged in, but I have a little socket that I can flip the switch on and off to like give power to. So I just flip the switch off and I'm not using it. And I do that because there's a green light when they're idle. They have a green light that they have in the thing, and like it's very minor, but I can see the green light from where I'm sleeping in my bed, and I'm just like no, I need to sleep in total darkness. So I just don't like it leaving it on. Yeah, and also yeah that too yeah. Um, but that's just me. Like that's just a personal thing. Obviously, like it's not really that big of a deal. Um, so it's like whatever. But I don't know. That's just me, I guess. So probably not even required, but I just do it anyway. So wait, will you just send me something? Oh, in general, you don't need to connect your base. Okay, interesting. Um, However, if you have a hanging object from a ceiling and the double plate or the bases need to be positioned low such that your head or hip blocks the base between each other, this may affect sinking. Oh, so like if the base stations can't see each other, then you would want to have them synced. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, so you just have to set one to A and the other to B. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, I might do that later then. Um, I mean they could already be set to the right channels, and I just don't need to touch anything. But that's good to know. That's cool. Noted. Actually, I'm probably gonna do the same thing on the top here. Oh wait, this is already technically beveled actually. And we'll leave it then. Not default. Okay, well, unless my friend who sent me these had already set them up like that, then yeah, I'll probably take a look at them and see. Okay, there we go. So this is unwrapped and ready to go. I can actually just merge this. I don't remember which, but I think mine has set to C and D or B or C. Okay. I only have 2 base stations, so I'll probably just do A and B. I had thought about getting a third one, but I don't know if if I'm actually able to do a third one with this setup. Because it'd be cool to have a base station that's like low to the ground that looks up at me. Or like one that's low to the ground that like can catch my movements. Because like my bed sometimes includes my feet, but yeah. It's whatever. Could be worse. Okay. I'm getting a little distracted here. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff merged together and ready to go. I think what we're gonna do is we're either gonna have this stuff parented to a game object and have them be like separate. Yeah, we'll probably do that actually. I don't have a third either, but I guess they give 4 levers for if possible for base setup. Oh yeah, I could see 4 base stations working. Yeah, totally. I could definitely see someone having 4 base stations. Especially people that do a lot of like full body stuff like dancing and whatnot. They probably want as much coverage as possible. They probably want like as much coverage as they can possibly get because, you know, frankly, that's like, you know, yeah. So I could totally understand that. So yeah. Save this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the modifiers. I don't think I'm gonna touch this radio tower model anymore. I think it's basically good to go. The only other thing I have to do is set up the light map UV, and that's really not hard to do. I just have to use my X Atlas, and I can just pack it into its own little channel here. Oh, sorry, let me get out of the way. Its own little channel here, as you can see right here. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting I'm blocking some of the plugins here. I apologize. Sorry about that. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply these modifiers. Apply modifiers. Oh, these are already applied. Are there any other modifiers up here that I forgot about? I don't think so. Okay. Nope, this is all good to go. So we're just going to grab that. And that should just all be merged. And make sure this one's selected, and voila, we now have a radio tower. Well, I say like, it's not really a radio, I don't know, it's just a tower, but I call it a radio tower. I could try and make a radio tower that's like much wider and stuff, but I kind of like doing the small one. I think it works out for our purposes, so yeah. I have thought about making, I was thinking about making a new building, but if I could just reuse this one, I'd be fine, so I don't know. Also, I don't think the top of this should be flat. I think I should have this like elevate up slightly a little bit, kind of like bevel a little bit more, but whatever. Okay, so you got the radio tower, you've got the fence, and you got the power station. Okay, so take the, oh, that's not what I would do. So we're going to delete this category, and then we have these 3. So we'll call this radio tower shed. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just save myself the trouble, and I could just merge all 3 of these meshes together, but instead I'm gonna parent them to an empty game object, just that they're all like put together. So we'll call this like, we'll just call this like radio tower area, and then we'll just take all 3 of these and just parent them here. There we go. I'm doing this just so like, I don't know. I guess I could technically merge them, but this way it's like, okay, I can change the size. I can change each one of these like sizes in the light map UV, and then like, I don't know, stuff like that, you know. So just a little bit better. Well, we're gonna do that with the power station too, I think. So for now, we're just gonna leave this because this is basically ready to go. export. So we got to work on the power station a little bit to get this all fixed up and whatnot. Because this is still like all over the place. Well, actually, I don't think it's all over the place. Actually, I think it's pretty okay. I think it's just the fences that we really need to fix. Yeah, because the fences are all over the place. I think. Yeah, because these all still are raised and stuff. So I think they're already set up with their materials and whatnot, which is good. So base station 1.0, pretty sure 2 stations is already max for adding more. You'd likely need to replace that with at least. Okay, yeah, okay. Also, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this bait. We're gonna get the power station fixed up, get it set up, ready to export, and then I'm gonna open up the Unity scene and give you guys a little tour of what I've worked on so far. Now, like I said, if you don't want to see the new update, if you don't want to see the scene because you want to like see it when it's fully done, then I'll let you know when we're opening it, and you're welcome to tune out. I won't be sad. I'm just like letting you know in advance because I know some people want to see the scene when it's like fully done and like experience it. But since this is a dev stream, it's like you might see some things you maybe don't want to see. So yeah, just a heads up. Okay, so we're gonna merge these all together. There we go. So then we'll just call this oh, okay, so chain fence, we'll keep that separate. And we'll just keep that. Actually, we're gonna merge a lot of this together anyway. So actually, no, we'll just call this there we go. Stage 1. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna just go through and make sure everything's set up here. Okay, so we can totally just merge these together. There's no reason why we can't. So we'll just merge those together. We'll just merge these together. We will merge these together. Also, sorry, I gotta check something real quick. I made a funny little tweet. I made a tweet. I did like a little fun tweet. God, I just repeated the same thing like 3 times. I made a funny tweet talking about that I'm almost at 800 followers on Twitch, and I was like, if I get the 800 followers, I'll do a live review of a Wendy's cheeseburger. That'd be kind of funny. We're at like 791 right now, which is kind of freaking cool. I'm gonna be honest. I used to actually be at 800, but that was because I got like 400 bot followers, I think a few years ago. So yeah, I actually went back and I got rid of those. So now we're actually almost like officially at we're actually almost officially at 800 again, which is nice. So we're getting there. Okay, I gotta close Twitter before I get sucked into scrolling again. Okay, there we go. Power shed is already set up there. The cables. Well, the cables are all over the place. Oh yeah, this is what is all this? Oh, this is all the signs and stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. Cables already set up. This is just the foundation. And then this is this even set up properly yet? I have no idea. I'm gonna assume it is. Mirror. We'll join that with that. And then all this is just a bunch of signage, which we are going to merge together. And we're just gonna call this signs. There we go. We are gonna merge some of these meshes together as well. I just like, because I just remember hearing that if I wanted to reduce the draw calls, then yeah, I should be merging meshes more together because then they all get lopped into one draw call. So for things like this, like I should just merge all this into one mesh. But I'm gonna we might make it to where like all of this green stuff is one mesh, which actually is not a bad idea. And then the foundation and the fences get merged into a mesh, and then the shed's separate, and then the signs get included as well. Although I'm worried about when I set up colliders, because if I just do a mesh collider with the signs included, it'll also have colliders on those. So it's like I should either like input my own mesh collider, like in colliders, as in like I put in box colliders and I position them, or I don't know, or I should like have a low poly version that's technically invisible. That is the colliders. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that yet. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Okay. Okay, cables, cables. Okay, so all this is basically set up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag all this stuff out of their respected stages because we don't need them to be there anymore. Because we can kind of take them all out now. Cables, take all this. It's all here. Voila. We'll also take the chain fins as well because we don't need that. So delete, 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 delete. Okay. So all that's out now. File, save. God, what am I gonna do for dinner? There is a way to check draw calls. Yes. There is a way in Unity to check draw calls. It's yeah. I know how to check them. I just mean like I wonder how different it'll be. Like, cause I actually still have the old scene um of the Wanderer, so I could always compare the old scene draw calls to like the new scene and just kind of see like how much more there is. So um okay, so we're going to merge. Actually, is this already set up with the cement? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and this, and we're going to merge these together. So this is electrical stuff. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't know. So yeah, that's all that right there. The signs. Actually, I could probably get away with the signs being merged into like the respected stuff. So like all these signs right here get merged into the actual thing, which might be a good idea. But I think I might have them separate just so that they don't have any colliders. So we'll keep them separate for now. The fence and the foundations can get merged together here. So that's all merged now. The power shed is going to be its own thing, and then the signs are their own thing. Okay, so that works. That should be pretty good. I think. Oh man, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh. You think I should have another cameo of Sam on the stream? I'm gonna ask him actually. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to be a cameo on the stream again. Okay, I'm gonna ask him if he wants to cameo on the stream again just for fun. I'll send him a DM. So. Okay, closing Discord. Well, not closing Discord, but I'm gonna minimize it. There we go. Up to you. Well, I sure hope it's up to me. Okay, power station. We're just going to slap in an empty object, and we're just gonna call this the power station. And we're gonna take all of this stuff and parent it under this empty game object. There we go. All right. So all that's now attached to empty game object. So now we can move this around without having to worry about, and we can transform this without having to worry about transforming the other values. So very nice. Okay, and then obviously this is ready to export. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead and size this up. So we're sizing it to like, how big did we want this to be? Like maybe this big? You think that's a good size? I was thinking like way bigger, like maybe like that big, maybe. Yeah. I for one wanted Mia. You both don't talk. You're already communicating at the highest level you can. When I talk about cameos, I talk about bringing on people that can talk. I'm sorry. That's the point. You guys already are cameoing on the stream. You're literally doing... Hello, I can talk. Yes, you can, Ryan. You can talk. You're a good talker. We talk a lot, actually. But no, Sam is the one I'd cameo on the stream just because we talk about dev stuff a lot, and he's helped me with a few things. So I like bringing him on the stream to talk. And you guys are viewers. You stay in your lane. I'm joking. Stay in your lane. Okay, we're gonna apply this. So this is about as big as the tower is probably gonna get, I think, right? You think that'd be good? One of you guys is gonna like fly up here and actually sit on the fucking top of this like a bird. I want someone to do that. I would love to see if someone gets a picture of that eventually. And then here are the distribution ones. These are pretty tall, right? You think these are tall enough? Yeah, they should be tall enough, I think, yeah. Okay, okay. Let's get everything exported here. So we gotta start from the top. So power lines, power poles, here we go. Okay, and then I'm going to make folders for these. So we got power poles, so we call these power lines. There we go. How'd you guess? Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Damn Claw, you changed since you got famous. I don't even recognize you anymore.
dude, it just, I don't know, man. Like you just get famous, and the next thing you know, bam, you've turned into a woman. I don't know, man. I don't know why. It seems like everyone's turning into a woman these days. Hey, but hey, that's fine. More power to you. You do what you want. Uh, I guess I am one too. I was gonna make like a joke, but I suck at making jokes. So, all right. Let's start exporting these. So you guys won't see this, but I'm just exporting these real quick. So, all right. So this is power line distribution light. Oh shoot! I did not mean that. Wait, we gotta do that again. File exports. We're getting to the good part here shortly, guys. You guys will actually be able to see the scene, the actual Unity scene, and the fucking mess that it is right now. Distribution lights. Okay, that's done. I know you guys can't see the window that this is in right now, so just ignore that. There we go. And then next we're gonna do distribution. You know, I think I should go put noodles in the I should go boil some water for some Alfredo. I was craving some Alfredo noodles today. So I might go ahead and start getting the water boiled for that. Unless someone's making a pizza. I hear the oven beeping right now. My dad might be making a pizza right now. Oh, that's cool. Oh, did you guys see my did you guys see my post? I was talking about like I would love to see what like art of my brother would look like if you guys wanted to like if somebody did like artwork of like this is what Wild Class brother looks like compared to him. Cause God, I'm talking about VTubers again. I'm sorry. There's actually a Hololive VTuber that someone did like the artwork for her whole family because her family actually cameos on her stream, and I'm just like, what do you guys? What kind of art would you guys make of like my dad, like Dad Wildclaw? You know, you got to give him a beard though. My dad has a rockin' beard, so kind of like me. Sorry, I'm just like thinking about that now. Don't say that, Ryan. All right, Ryan, I'm timing you out. One sec. All right, what's the timeout button? You're getting timed. You're going in the corner for that one. Who is it? Yeah, Santa Claus. Yes. You know what's funny? If I ever if we I think I talked with a few people. I think I talked with Sam about this. Like, if he's ever not able to do Shaggy Claus, I think we were gonna like ask Carbon if he wanted to play the role of Santa Claus for the Wanderer if ever the time were to come. I think Carbon would be like the one guy I would probably go to and ask to be Santa Claus for the Wanderer. I think he could pull it off. I think he could pull it off. I mean, it's a huge responsibility, but that's why I would like forewarn him in case I ask him about it. Sorry, I get distracted. But yeah, no. If I had to ask one person to be Santa Claus for the event, it would probably be Carbon. I still want Sam to do it because we have the whole Shaggy Claus thing. It's such a tradition at this point. But if ever a time would come where like he can't do it anymore, I would ask Carbon. So, most certainly would ask Carbon. Oh man. Okay, so we got the power lines exported now. Let's start on the power station here. Okay. So let me go ahead and get the folder set up for the power station. The thought of having no Shaggy Claws makes me sad. No, so nothing's confirmed. I'm just saying, if there ever were a future where Sam could no longer do Shaggy Claws, I would probably ask my friend Carbon to take on the role. I don't know if it would still be Shaggy Claws. I would still like it to be Shaggy Claws, but Shaggy Claws is like strictly like a Sam thing. So I would say Carbon, you can just kind of go crazy with it, and we'll still have Santa Claus come to the Wanderer. But yeah, no, Shaggy Claus is so fun. It's like I like. It's kind of why I want to do more events at the Wanderer like that, because it really is fun, and I know people really enjoy it when we have like events like that. Because people just love that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, he is the buff Santa. The theory is that there's more than one. Yeah, we have the multiverse. Yeah, we've talked about the Santa multiverse. Yeah, exactly. So totally. So I'm exporting this stuff. One sec. Power station. There we go. Now, if the rotation isn't going to be fucked up, we're going to find that out shortly here. But yeah, exports. Okay, so that's exported now. And lastly, let's get the radio tower stuff going. Oh right, I need to God, I forgot. Sorry, I need to I totally forgot that I needed to actually we're just gonna call this fence, and then we'll place in the model stuff later. The fence. I totally forgot that I was supposed to actually put the materials on these. The conspiracy. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. And then this is just black metal. Yeah. Actually, I think we'll do two different kinds of metal. We'll do metal, and then we'll make these kind of like linked, and then their own kind of metal. Yeah, that looks fine. Perfect. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, Shaggy Claus is like the quintessential example of a homegrown event at the Wanderer, and it's always a lot of fun. Um, yeah, something would be figured out. Yeah, we like. I mean, hell, I would do it if no one else would. Santa Claus would be a real thing. So, oh,
Legends say that the Wanderer is host to multiple Santa creatures. Buff ones, shaggy ones, demonized ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
This legend is holding its ground after all these years. It makes you think if there isn't some truth to it. But maybe we will never know.
Maybe we'll never know. True. True. Well, as of right now, we're still kicking, so that's good. No plans to retire Shaggy Claus anytime soon. So don't worry. Just I would let you guys know if that was gonna happen, like if there was a change in things. So we would still have someone be Santa. I just don't know who. It'd either be me or Carbon. Really, that's kind of the people I would probably go to. Because like I would do it, but it would definitely be a bit of a hassle. Or Carbon can do it. I don't know, guys. We'll see. You want a ho ho ho? I true. Yeah, I'm not a ho. So okay, I've got these all exported now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Unity scene. Give me a second here. So once again, this is your forewarning. If you do not wish to see the scene, if you do not wish to be spoiled by what the new scene for the Wanderer might look like, or some of the things I've already made that are somewhat finalized, then I highly recommend you tune out of the stream now, because we are primarily going to be working in Unity, I think, for a bit here. Because the only other things I could think I'm working on for modeling wise is the campsite stuff, and I think tomorrow's dev stream is probably going to be working on campsite stuff. But today we're going to be jumping into Unity. So yeah, I'll be opening up the project here in just a moment. But like I said, once again, final warning, if you don't want to see the Unity scene for the Wanderer, if you want to like wait to see it when it's like fully done, you know, you don't want to be like, I don't want to say spoiled, but you don't want to like, you don't want to be like, yeah, spoiled, then this is your time to tune away. For the VOD viewers as well, if you're listening as well. So I know there are some of you that watch the VODs. At least I think some of you watch the VODs. So as a VOD viewer myself, I can understand. Like folk even have filled in during off session. I don't know what that means. Off session. Oh yeah. Well, Christmas is always an active time of the year, I think in general. So it's not too bad. Christmas and I think Halloween and Christmas are, you know, we should I wonder if we should do like some kind of Wanderer event for Halloween. I just don't know what it would be. Because like Santa's like Christmas and Shaggy Claus makes sense because then we have someone that's actually coming to get gifts and stuff. So today I caught myself wishing to be Christmas candy, but it just has been. Yeah, I like the Christmas season. I like the winter season. It's got a nice like feel to it and stuff. Like the end of the year, especially for me because you know, my birthday is also in December as well. Okay. All right. Oh gosh, sorry, my scene is laggy. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah, your birthday isn't. Yeah, your birthday was recently. I remember. Okay, guys. All right. Here we go. This is it. Final warning. For anyone who does not wish to. Oh God, I clicked the wrong thing in Unity. Final warning for anyone who does not wish to see the Wanderers update. This is your final warning. I'm going to be switching over to the Unity scene now. There will be things in here that I've not really posted too much about. I mean, I posted some of it, but there's still things I haven't posted about that might be new. So here we go. Turn off Blender. We are now in the darkness. And turn on Unity. There we go. Hello, everyone. We are now in Unity. Look at that. Wow. Here we go. All right. This is the Wanderer project we are in. And yes, this is an entirely new area for the map. So my mom used to tell me when I was supposed to be a millennial baby being birthed directly when 1998, but I was 5 years late, so I'm not famous. It happens. This is the subway. This is actually the new spawn area for the Wanderer, by the way. This is where you will spawn in. You will spawn in here. So yeah, it's still a little work in progress. I still need to get a poster set up on these. And then I also need to get more graffiti made. By the way, if you want to make graffiti, you are welcome to make suggestions and send them to me. I will be more than happy to put graffiti on the wall. I haven't made a public post about it that much yet, but I think I made a public post somewhere, but I forgot where it was. But yeah, this is a new spawn area. Let us read the sign. Oh, it's just the covered Starfarer and Skyline Cafe. It's just references to other VR chat maps. Well, you can read the sign when the map's public, okay? You don't have to worry about that right now. And I got a little vending machine that I modeled as well. Not perfect or anything. But yeah, this is basically done. Like the lighting is baked for this and everything. This is all modeled, ready to go. And then obviously you go up the stairs and then, oh, nice little map. And then you walk out and then voila, here you go. This is a still work in progress. I'm not going to show that one picture. This is still a work in progress, but I'm still currently working on it. The lighting is not done. It's a little too bright right now. So the lighting will be toned down a little bit more darker. And then we've got this whole area, which is like a nice little top area next to spawn. So yeah, this will be one of the first things you see on the map. So yeah, it's nice. So this area is basically done. I actually spent quite a bit of time on this. It is basically done, aside from a few other things I need to put on here. So A random city spawn out of nowhere. Yeah. Well, you'll have to figure out why that's the case. That's part of the story that I'm working on. So, but yes, it does tie into what I'm trying to do here. Um, but yeah, no, like this took a bit of time, but I got it going, so I was very happy with it. It turned out pretty okay. Um, and then you walk over, and the idea is you walk over here. All like I said, the foliage isn't done yet. This is all just like placed down sporadically. I still need to actually do more with it. You walk over here, and then this is actually where a watchtower was going to go. But actually, we're going to put a campsite here. We still have to model that though. And then you've got will there be little papers found again where bits of the lore revealed? I'm still figuring out what I want to do with that, but I will say the library and the Wanderer will tie into it somehow, either as a source of all the, either as like a place where all the notes get compiled when you find them and you can go read them, or something else. But yes, the library will be used for something event here for the lore. So here's, oh yeah, hey guys, by the way, if anyone remembers this, this is the elevator model from this is the elevator model I made like 2 or 3 years ago for the original update I was going to do. I actually modified it, and I retextured it, and I added more to it. So yeah, we finally got this model. We're actually using it for once now, which is super nice. I'll potentially put like a banner here or something. But yeah, no, you walk up on here, and then this is an elevator that goes all the way down. Or you could take the stairs, whichever one you feel like doing. Yep, and then you come down here, and I think the crater has a bit more fleshed out foliage right now. I'm still working on it though, like rocks and stuff. Yeah, and then do an event where all is finished. We walk the entire way once. Yeah, I'll probably do like an opening event or something before the map is public. So, and then this is a nice little pathway that I made. It's still a work in progress. Like I said, everything here is still a work in progress. It could change. And then here you go. And then big open field that I have with some grass. I don't know if I'll keep the grass or not, but for now I just have it there. And then here's the Wanderer. Yeah, looking pretty good. I did mention this, but the fast teleports are currently replaced with these icons that you stand on, and then you can pick where you want to teleport. I might tweak that a little bit though, because I need to see like what. So when the for you guys that are play testers, by the way, I'll be getting your feedback on what you think about this system when you use it. I will open this map up to play testers eventually, and have you guys like test out what you think about things and what you feel, and like get some feedback and stuff. So yeah. So so if you go over here, here's the watchtower actually. I haven't actually textured it yet because I think I have to go back and actually do a better job at texturing, but there will be a watchtower overlooking the crater as well, and I've already got all the stuff inside of the watchtower set up here and stuff. I still need to put a light in here. I forgot that I actually didn't make a light lamp top here. I have to go do that. But yeah, no, here's a nice little watchtower. So it'll be kind of a nice view. Still need to texture it. I probably need to add a few more things to this actually, because if there's going to be a light source in here, I need to have some kind of power source as well. So maybe we'll have like a generator or something that plugs into it or something. I don't know how watchtowers work at the light sources. Do they have like wires that connect up to them or something? I don't know. Weird. But yeah, that's where the watchtower is going to be. Old generator. Yeah, actually, we do have a generator model. Actually, we have one right here. Actually, so I could steal this, and I could steal this model and actually just reuse the damn thing because I already have one. Yeah, so I could just take this and reuse it. So there you go. We already have a generator set up, so perfect. But anyway, if we come over here, this is kind of the new stuff I was working on. So as you can see, we got a nice little road here. It looks like shit because this is actually a spline. If you guys don't know what that is, where is the edit? I think this is it. No, here it is. So I actually was trying to figure out how to set up a road using a spline in Unity, and I kind of figured out how splines work. So as you can tell, I can like contort the road, which is kind of cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to export this model from Unity as an FBX and put it into Blender, and then I'm just gonna tweak it, and then I'm gonna import it back in and have a tweaked up version of it. But this is basically me like positioning a road. Obviously, the texture's not like it's a work in progress, so um who's emailing me right now? Outlook, why are you sending me an email? What is this? Is this a job application stuff? The hell is this? Oh my gosh, dude, I hate when I get like random emails. They make no sense. Okay, whatever. So I can't really explain why the road just cuts off here. I'm actually gonna put that road there, and then we're gonna have another road over on this side that goes into like another exit or something. Um, but the idea is that it'll look like, oh, there used to be something in the center here, but then like the road, like something happened, and now the road split in two. Um, but if we follow the road all the way up here, we actually have the park entrance. We have the entrance. Um, which obviously this model is not done yet. Actually, I have a more completed version of this in Blender already, but this is just me putting it into Unity to kind of size it and stuff. So there's going to be a nice little entrance here that'll have like some stuff blocked off. And we're probably going to put some more stuff here, fleshing it out. So, yeah. So that'll be interesting. This is still a work in progress. Oh, this is where all the power lines are going to go as well. I'm actually going to be putting I'm actually hopefully going to be putting the power lines along this road here. And then yeah, so we're going to be working on that a little bit too. The hot spring has not been polished yet, as you can tell. It's just kind of there. The trees are fucking there. I have not actually gone through and set up the terrain to fit the hot spring yet, but we do have the hot spring here at least. The hot spring will still basically be in the same spot. It's just like a little bit further away now. And also the model is a little bit janky right now, as you can tell by the fact those floating bits of it kind of all over the place. Yeah. So we'll have to work on that later. We're not going to touch that right now because that's like I can just carve out the landscape and move the trees and then we'll be done. So, oh yeah, also one other thing. Yeah, waterfalls. Whoa, look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, turn out the lighting actually. So I was working on a lake. I was getting a lake set up here. I need to get a new water shader. And I still have to put some like rocks and stuff and maybe some pebbles. But I was working on a lake. And I also worked on a waterfall. So I actually figured out how to do vertex painting in Blender. And with vertex painting, I can actually make it so that the edges of this plane are actually faded out more so than the interior. With the shader that I'm using for it, which is like a silent shader. So yeah, we've got like a pretty basic waterfall setup here, which is really cool. And then I was working on setting up a little like stream, or like actually this was supposed to be like a very shallow stream. So we have a very shallow stream that I still have to paint some more stuff onto. This area is obviously not finished, as you can tell. It's super beta right now. But I wanted to. I think what I wanted to do is I think now that I know how to do splines. Well, actually no, because like I wanted this to be a flowing river that kind of flows into each other. But to do that, I would have to take like a plane and like I would have to like sculpt this plane or something, and it's like, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. It'd be cool if I could get the UV set up so that it looks like the water is actually like flowing down, which is something I do want to do. But it will take a lot more work because I have to actually, because like this is like right now this is just a plane, as you can tell. It's just a fucking square. But I do want this to actually look like the water's flowing down here eventually, so I will be working on that later. So for now it's very, very shallow and stuff and whatnot. And then we got another waterfall over here. This one is a work in progress because it is there's not really much over here right now, so it looks very basic. But but we have another waterfall coming up for the top there. So yeah, we have a nice little waterfall going on here. So yeah, that'll be a cool little thing to see. That's nice. Ugh. But yeah, like I said, still a work in progress. I've been doing a bunch of Blender modeling, so I haven't really been in Unity that much. And the only thing I've really imported recently is the thing, the entrance over there, and I did the road. I was figuring out the spline, so I got the spline stuff working, and then I got the watchtower set up here. But the watchtower technically has its materials here. Oh, sorry, I'm in the way, but behind me, you can see the materials behind me. And they're technically set up to be in the right spot, but I don't think I have the right materials set up. You know what I mean? So I need to go back and fix that. Also, I think all this stuff has their materials set up as well, but they're not like applied yet. So all this stuff has like its materials, it just don't have them applied yet and stuff. So, because I was just doing like, okay, I just want to like get this into scene and size it and stuff. Okay, anyway, let's start working on getting all this stuff imported that we just exported. Also, I think I pressed the recording button on accident. When did I press the recording button? What the hell? For some reason, I accidentally pressed the recording button. Oh, it must have been like within the past like few minutes, because it wasn't really that much on there. Okay. Whoopsie. Oh man. Sorry, one sec. I'm like looking at stuff real quick here. sorry. Yeah, no, the recording button for OBS is right below the streaming button. I'm still streaming, luckily. That's good. But I think I accidentally clicked record for some reason, so whoopsie. Okay. Anyway, so we're doing the crater. So this is so all the models that I put on the outside of the crater I put in this folder just because it's more organized. So first off, we are gonna do power lines. So we're going to go ahead and get that set up here. Power lines. I did not spell that right. See? Also, I might take a quick breather to go get the water boiling on the oven for noodles, because I do kind of want to have noodles. I'm thinking about that right now, because like I do want to have some food for tonight. Actually, I can do that later. That's fine. If I'm really hungry, I could just have Hot Pockets, so. We thought you meant in Unity? Oh, no, like, I was recording in OBS on accident. No, not Unity, no. Right, here's all the power lines. How big is this in the scene? Oh, that's perfect. That is definitely how big I want that to be. Oh, that's perfect. Maybe that's a little too big, actually. I don't know if that's too big. I mean, I can size it down later, that's fine. But that is definitely about as big as I want that to be. Oh yeah, you can see my hierarchy is kind of like all over the place right now. Because I added all this like new stuff. Like one thing I don't like is I really want all these fences to be merged into one mesh. Because right now they're kind of just like all separate, but I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and maybe a little large. How large is it compared to the Wanderer? I mean, these things are pretty big in real life. They are really tall. So I wanted them to be tall because I wanted them to be like if I have one of them like over here, and then you're like standing down here and you look up, you can kind of see like the silhouette of it in the distance, you know? It's kind of cool. Although technically it's going to be maybe like a darker metal, so it might not be visible, but okay. We're going to worry about that in a bit though. For now, let us worry about I need to find like a flat space I can do this on. Okay, so we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. Let's go ahead and get these set up with their I have so many like random materials. I really need to go back and clean up my my project, because right now my materials are like all over the place and it's not very productive. What is this one using? This is using black metal. Okay, so you're actually using black metal. Okay. I'll probably just use that same material, and then I can actually, I think the reason they're not reflective is because there's no reflection probes out here. So they're actually just like plain looking. That's why. We'll just do, there we go. Actually, we'll use a black metallic. There we go. That works. So yeah, as you can tell, it's only like the top bit here. So we'll do that for all of these real quick. Black metallic. This is kind of the tedious part where I have to go through and like set up all the materials here. This is like the downside to doing this kind of way where I have to get like the infinite materials for my project. I have to go in and like slot them all. So warning light on. Yeah, exactly. Okay, wood has always been kind of a pain because I have so many wood materials, but I'm gonna use, what was the wood material I wanted to use? Not wood pillars. It would probably make sense to use the pillar ones, but no, we're gonna use, I believe wood 51 should work. That's a little bit, no, it's a little bit much. Let's try wood 77. That might look fine. I might have to increase the size of the, of like make the textile density a lot higher because it still feels like it's a little too low. But that should just work. That should work for our purposes. So we can live with that. I will probably have to go back and actually organize my materials better because I have a folder for old materials that are unorganized, and then I have a folder for new materials that are organized. And I should actually go back and organize those materials better because frankly, they're all over the place and stuff, and it's not really good. If I work on that new game map for VR chat, I most certainly am going to make my files more organized because the Wanderer is kind of a multi-year thing, so it's like a lot of the files are all over the place and stuff. Artificial light. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. I just realized a bit of a mistake here. For some reason, this is not set to be metal. That is not good. We have to go fix that real quick. We're gonna go fix that right now because that is going to annoy me. Oh yeah, that's bad. I don't know why I didn't set that to be metal. Weird. That is weird. I'm fixing that in Blender right now. One sec, guys. Why is this set to? That should be just wood, right? Yeah. Is that the case for the other ones as well? No, no. It's just that one. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do because I'm lazy about this. I do this sometimes when I just don't want to have to re-import everything. So there we go. Perfect. Okay, that fixed itself. Awesome. Okay, so we got some really fucking basic lights, basic power lines done. Awesome. For this one, we are probably just going to make this. Oh, I forgot that it's still. Oh, gee, it's like. Actually, it doesn't really matter because I don't care what the material is called. We're changing the material anyway. So we're gonna change. We're gonna make this black metallic. I think that might be too dark though. Maybe that might be way too dark. I'm not quite sure. Maybe like a gray would be okay. Maybe like a metallic gray. Yeah, here. We'll do like a metallic gray. That way when we turn off, yeah, that looks a little better. I don't want it to be like purely black. I want it to be a little bit gray. Without lighting it looks weird, but with the lighting it should be fine cuz yeah, it's okay. Okay. We got those. So what we're going to do, I'm going to adjust myself in my chair. First off, I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm going to quickly go check on if I can start boiling some water, or if I need to go put some hot pockets in the microwave. So one sec, guys. I will quickly be right back for a moment. I apologize. One sec. Okay, so good news. I don't actually have to. I don't actually have to put anything. I don't have to actually boil anything because it turns out we already have pizza made. So I got like frozen pizza in the oven right now. So yay! Okay. Anyway, let's start getting this stuff distributed in the map. So, actually I lied. No, not yet. Sorry. We have to import the other stuff first. So, we're going to start with the power station. So, sorry, give me a second. We're doing power station. Sorry, I forgot I have to import all this stuff. Power station. There we go. Let's see if the rotation on this is fucked up or not. No, looks good. I mean, it's clipping through the ground because it's the ground is not flat. So, also I just noticed the mesh here has flipped normals. I have to go fix that in Blender real quick. And this one also is not back to back, but that's because I'm gonna set the material to not cull the back of it, so it should be fine. Um, okay, is there any other material edits I need to fix in Blender real quick? All this stuff looks fine. Uh, yeah, that looks okay. Like I said, it's not meant to be detailed, so okay. I'm gonna go fix that in Blender real quick here, so give me 1 second. It should just take me a moment to do this. So linked, flip normals, boom, boom. I was my dad. Okay, and this should be good to go. And what I'm gonna do, I like to do this sometimes. So like, I like to export the model directly into the model that's in the file here. So I tend to do that a lot because it saves time. But sometimes there are errors when doing that. So if I ever have like a weird issue, I will just like fresh re-import things, and I'll just make sure to save like the transforms in scene so that I can just put it back where it is. So there you go. That should fix that. Okay. We'll worry about material setup in just a bit here. For now, we have a nice little power station. I gotta remember where I wanted to put this in the map because I had like specific places I wanted to put stuff. So for now, oh, is that way too big? I just realized, is this power station like way too big, or is that just like, that just me? Brad, come here. I need you to be my size reference for a second here. I feel like am I going crazy? No, no, that is fine. Okay, no, that's not bad. That's actually okay. I felt like I was going crazy for a second. I was like, is this way too big or is that just me? I was like, no, it's actually is normal sized. I just like didn't have a reference. It just looks so big. But yeah, that's fine. That's normal sized. Okay. God, I was worried there for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to re-import this again. Okay, so we're gonna delete that. Lastly, we need to do radio tower. Right, yeah, radio tower. Okay. Okay, guys. My pizza is done actually, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I'm not gonna go back on the BRB screen, so I'm just gonna step away for a moment. I'm gonna go grab that pizza. 1 sec. Hello, guys. I'm back. I got my pizza now. Forgot that my dad had frozen pizza in the oven. You know, my dad will sometimes get frozen pizza for dinner just because we don't have anything. So it's pretty good. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm exporting the radio tower now. Just give me a moment. Oh, I already did export it. Never mind. Sorry. I need to set up a folder for it here. Radio tower. Eyeing scale can be challenged. Yeah. So like the whole reason I have Fred as my like little scale is specifically to like avoid scaling issues. That's why he was even a meme in the first place. It's because he was my reference and I kept him in the map when I uploaded the map to public. And so I just kept them. So yeah. He's cool. Okay, radio tower and let's see how it look. Ooh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's tall enough. Yeah, because the idea is that if you're like standing like here, you should still be able to see like the beeping red light of the tower in the distance. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. I'll worry about the animations for that later. I just want to get the material and stuff and set up. Yeah, this looks good. Although the like I said, the ground is uneven, so it's gonna clip through it unless I flatten it, which I will flatten it later. So I need to butter my pizza. One sec. Sorry, I'm like really hungry, so just give me a second to eat this pizza. Ah, good. I got a drink too. One sec. Hmm, that's good. Okay. Okay, so all these are here. Let's go ahead and start getting a material set up. So this one's kind of got a lot, but they're all going to be reused. So like I say, we're going to use the black metallic texture again, obviously. Concrete, we should already have a material set up for concrete in the scene that I used in the previous version, in the previous area. Um, I believe it's just going to be polished. I think it's the polished concrete. The door, I don't know what that's going to be. The fence, that's just going to be wood, and I don't know which wood one I want to use. I might have to import a new wood texture. Um, so I'm just going to use this one for now. Metal, that one I think is also just going to be black metallic. I think I didn't need to have two metal textures. The red light, um, that's just going to be this one. The roof is just going to be I wonder if sorry, the walls, what did we say we were going to do, like what, concrete or something? I think this said this is going to be concrete as well. Um and then the roof I think was just going to be like, did we want to go for something interesting like this? Let's see what this looks like when we apply it. Okay. Fence texture, I think I need to change some of the textile density because it is kind of like this one's like blurry, whereas this one is much more fine. And I could get a new wood texture for that as well later. The wood looks okay. I mean, the metal looks okay, and then yeah, you can see the red dot all the way up there. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I might include like a particle effect that always faces the player, and I'll have it like be a bit bigger, and it'll pop on and off like a blink. So instead of like the material will just be like the basis, but then like there'll be like a particle that actually will be at the top that blinks on and off, just so you can see it better. Um, that's kind of my idea, I think. Yeah, buy the pizza. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Um. Yeah, no, that looks awful. I mean, that could probably work. I think I would just need to like make the texel density much higher so that it's like bigger. Um, I think I'm definitely gonna have to this. Yeah, like I said, that like this is like I'm gonna have to probably go back and actually get a better texture for this because it just doesn't look good. Um, I think we were talking about like a stone roof or something. Do you think that would look nice? Maybe like a smooth stone. Hmm. I don't remember. I think it's not. I don't think it's supposed to be. I have to go look at the reference again, but yeah, no, I think it would just be a normal roof texture, and then the side would just be like, oh, okay, I see. Wait, okay, I see now. 1 sec. So we want to do like have like a nice brick. Oh, right, because the inside is different from the outside. Okay, yeah. I want the outside of this to also be um I want to try here. Let's do this. Yeah. So that's going to be a UV we have to go fix, but I'm thinking I want to do something like this, like a brick, and then the top of it I think I can just get away with I mean that looks kind of gross, but that could work if I actually adjust the UVs more. A lot of this definitely will require some UV adjustments because they are kind of not good right now. Um yeah, this is I think what we're going to do is the inside of this is just going to be plaster, I think. Which one do I want to use? Yeah, this one, I think. Yeah, so the inside will be plaster. The outside will have a brick wall that's, obviously updated UVs because right now it's looking fucking awful. Um, yeah, it's definitely gonna need some work. Like the UVs I did for this are very basic because I did smart UV unwrap, but I will have to go back and actually adjust the UVs, like rotate them, size them higher. The roof, on the other hand, I'm gonna probably sit down and actually make a proper roof, like one that goes like a triangle like this, because this is not a good roof. Mm-mm. So we're gonna actually sit down eventually and make a triangle roof, and then I can actually texture that to have like the plates like this properly. Um, yeah, and then that should be good. And then I think the radio tower is fine. I think the only thing I forgot to do was assign the materials, I think, because for some reason these are not set to be metal. Oh, that's why. I see why. Uh I see why. Because I forgot that I didn't rename it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I mean, it's still like there's no baked light yet, so there's no shadows cast on the yet. But yeah, maybe if the roof was green or something. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm looking at the reference picture. I will have to go back and model a better roof for this, and then what we'll do is we'll transfer that this model over to the power station. For now, for our purposes, right now, we are going to leave it as it is, and we will import. We will override the import later with the corrected version. Right now, I just want to get this in here. I want to get it positioned. I want to put it in the right spot just so I know where it's going to be and go from there. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So we're going to zoom out here a little bit. Um, green might go well with the trees. I mean, if you're trying to make things match colors, yeah, but I'm probably not going to do that. So, not a bad suggestion though. I need to bite on my pizza. Sorry, 1 second. By the way, if you want a size reference, the interior crater that you're looking at right now is about 10% bigger than the current map, and obviously that's not including the outside crater that you see here as well. Oh no, I know what you mean. I'll probably figure something out like when I'm polishing it up more. I'm not gonna sit down and do that right now. So sorry, I'm eating pizza. One sec. Okay, it's a huge area. As you can tell, I think everything on the outside in terms of like foliage painting is very up for debate. I might repaint some things, so I would say don't worry about the outside here. The interior crater is kind of much more polished. I was working on that more, but the exterior still needs some more work and stuff. So size comparison, yeah, like I said, it's gonna definitely take some tweaking. I just want to get the models in here so I could put them in the right spot. So the watchtower is gonna be here because I want that to look out throughout the crater. The spawn area is kind of its own little area. That's kind of like what's on this corner, and then the entrance kind of takes up this area. And we'll have like paths coming off that go to the woods that we'll polish up and make look nice. Same on this side as well. We're also gonna put some kind of facility or something here eventually as well. Um, Radio tower. No, wait. Actually, we'll start with the power station because that was the core thing here. Um, the power station. I think I need to include a few extra pits to it that I didn't model yet. But the power station, I gotta remember where I was gonna put. Um, I had a whole thing laid out where I wanted to put this, but I forgot where. Oh right, I think it starts with sorry, I think I remember now. It starts with these guys. So what we're gonna do, um what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of these guys here. I don't remember where I was gonna put these. I think they were gonna either be they were either gonna be oh god. I haven't been in Unity in a while, so I don't quite remember where I was gonna put all this stuff at. Um I had concept for it. I think I was gonna do I think I was gonna do it on this side. Yeah, that was gonna be the big thing. So actually what we're gonna do is so we're going to put so the power station is actually gonna go down here. Actually no. I'm still thinking. Sorry. Um oh, it's such a hard thing to try and lay out. It's like this is the part where it's like you kind of have to like in your mind envision where you want to put this. Because like that area in of itself is its own little like exploration area. I wanted to put something over here, like in this area. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay this out right now. Uh, um, I think we were looking at doing something like this. Yeah, that. Um, obviously right now it's still do. What we'll do is we'll flatten this little section here. Set heights. What are we looking at? So it's at the 37 right now, right? Okay, so we want to do like, no, 35? No, 35, not 5. 35 too much? Yeah, so maybe like 36. Oh, more like 35.2? Okay, so make 35, 35.4. There we go, perfect. Okay. So we wanna like get this all flattened here. We'll smooth the height in a bit to make it a little more of a gradual incline, but we do want to flatten this like little area here. Actually, this is where I want to key. Is this where I actually want to put this? I forgot that I do have to rotate this as well. For now we'll just flatten this little area here, just to kind of have something to work with. So, yeah, we'll smooth that later. So we put the power station like maybe there. I was thinking like either there or over there. But for now we'll keep it in this spot. And the idea is, big power line goes in one side, small power line goes out the other side. So I think this will be where the big power lines come in. So what we're gonna do, is we are going to rotate this. I'm gonna rotate it like that. So, like I said, this is definitely the phase of like just figuring out what you want and stuff. We are gonna also get rid of trees like that. There we go. We'll probably have to polish this up a little bit more. Like for instance, I might add like another thing here that makes it look like it wasn't originally put here. One of the reoccurring concepts is that a lot of the stuff you're seeing wasn't originally here. If that makes any sense. So I will have to probably add more onto this model to make it look a bit more like it was plopped here versus like just placing the model here kind of like randomly willy-nilly. Yeah, see, there you go. We're trying to smooth that out a little bit just so it looks a little better. Yeah. But now that works for our purposes. We can get all this we can get all this all these materials set up here too, actually. And yeah, bite of my pizza again. I'm being DM'd. Sam replied, said he's busy right now. Okay. Sam is lurking, watching the stream right now. Hello, Sam. I know you're watching. Concrete. We'll just use the polished one for now. I don't know what the door is. The fence, I don't think I have that set up actually yet. Yeah, I don't have the. I don't think I have the fence material actually set up yet. I had to go do that. Hydrated? I got you. I got you. Thank you. Hello. Wait, guys, I gotta give a shout out. Wait. Imic taught me how to do this. There you go. Oh, shout out! I gotta start doing that more often when I do these dev streams. Shouting out people. It's actually kind of cool. So that's neat. But yeah. Sorry, Sam. I just want. I was just curious if you did want a cameo for a little bit before you started your Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim. God. Pacific Drive. I keep wanting to say Pacific Rim. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you wanted to be on a stream, but yeah, if you're busy, that's fine. So I don't have the B image anymore. I deleted that from my computer. I did not want that thing on my PC anymore. I'm not gonna worry about the green metallic right now. Oh yeah, we have to set up the guy. I forgot, guys. We still have to set up. We still have to set up. Jesus Christ. We still have to set up the sign material. God, where did I even put that? Oh God. How did I already lose what this was? I think I put it here. Decals. No. Where did I got my files are just all over the place, guys. This is awful. No, I don't care about that one. Global textures. No. Random images. No. Posters. No. How the hell, dude? I have files like everywhere. I really gotta have like a global folder for textures. I am like, I don't even remember where this stuff is. Like, can I look it up here? I think I found it. Oh god, here we go. Okay, I found it. Holy moly. Where is the? Ah, here's the atlas. Here we go. I put that. Cancel. Okay, fine. Save. I put that in the wrong folder. Whoops. I'm sorry. This is actually supposed to be for the power station. Here we go. Some folk even have those. I would have joined, but I was working on some fun stuff tonight and just eating a little bit before the stream. Yeah, I heard you were doing something for your Pacific Drive stuff. Yeah, I want to watch. I'm looking forward to watching that stream again. I liked watching the first one, albeit it was a little it was all right. I want to know how to do the random clip play thing. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, you mean like the thing Charborg? Is that the thing you told me that Charborg does? Or something like that? Is that what you're talking about? I think you mentioned something on those lines. I could be wrong though. Some folks even have those set up to show a random clip of their shout out wise. Of course, those seem to have a habit of showing the worst possible. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. I don't know. I would not know how to do that. The clips of Sam would probably be the ones that I've made. I've made a bunch of clips of Sam's streams recently. I've been posting them in his Discord, but yeah. So yeah, I've been doing pretty good on that front. Cutouts. How the signs looking? God, are you flipped? You flipped backwards? You are flipped backwards. Oh my gosh, why are you flipped backwards? Holy moly, I gotta go fix that. God, I'm just like kind of cringing right now. One sec. Okay, sorry. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix this because if I don't fix it now, it's gonna drive me mad. Why are you're see? It's weird. It's like you're not flipped in. You're not flipped in. Video game making mood. When is the Backrooms video coming out? I am waiting for it. I'm gonna harass you about it more and more. We're still waiting, Sam. We're still waiting. Exit stream. Sorry, one second. I'm just getting Oh, that makes that does not. Oh, interesting. Okay. Soon.tm. Okay. Actually, what happens if I just put in this fence? Do you think it'll work fine? Oh, it's a little stretched, but it's not bad. I mean, as a temporary thing, it should be fine. Yeah. As like a temp thing that'll work probably fine. Oh. I have a fence texture, but it's a .webp file, man. I forgot about that, and I need to get that. Actually, I should just do that now, shouldn't I? I'm gonna not do anything. Actually, no, it's not a .webp, is it? Here, open this in my browser, okay, and then save image as fence.png. Now, is that gonna actually save properly? Okay, did it? Okay, yeah, it did save as a PNG. Okay. Huh. Weird. Yeah, there you go. That looks a little better. Okay. Albeit I need to modify the I don't remember if I need to have bitmaps on, but I'm gonna double check. think we will have mip-maps on, actually. Oh, don't do that. We're gonna be like compressing all these textures later. For now, I'm just gonna leave them. I still don't get why this sign is flipped for some. All the other ones flipped too. Yeah, why are you? What the hell? These are not flipped in What the fuck? Wait, why are you all flipped? That's not right. The fuck? That is incredibly odd. They are all these signs except the like. Okay, this one's also flipped. This one's fine. This one's fine. These ones are fine. It's just all the outside ones and like the physical ones are flipped for some reason. Is it because like the normals are flipped? No, that can't be right. Weird. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Anyway, so just to kind of like spitball here real quick. What I'm thinking is we have like I'm gonna move this crater probably, but like ideally what we're gonna do is something like this where it's like, okay, you have this tower and then we're gonna have splines that actually go into this, and then we'll probably put another one like over here, and the idea is like, oh, it'll look like the towers are like coming from outside the crater or something. I think my original idea was to make it so that well, I can't really say it out loud, but maybe I should. Actually, no, this is fine. Actually, I might even adjust this actually. Maybe not on stream, but there are some things I want to like play around with this to see what works. Because like I have a concept for this idea, but I need to model a few extra things and then see. But for now, we're just kind of like placing it here just as like a little reference. Like, okay, this is what this might look like. So I don't know how I feel about like how I feel about like that right now, because that looks kind of weird. If I was gonna have these power, I'd probably do something a little different. Whatever. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's go get the radio tower set up here. Radio tower. Radio tower. I think I'm gonna put all the way over here. Actually, I was thinking like something like over in this area, like near, not far from the watchtower, but near it. But like something like right here. Just slap a watchtower here. Just because that would be kind of cool. So like the idea is like, oh, you look in the like you spawn it. Like I'm trying to think of like, okay, this is what you see when you spawn in, right? And then you see like a watchtower. You see the watchtower. You see the radio tower, and then I might also do. I know over here this is where the road is gonna be. Like I said, I still have a lot of space that's not really being used for anything, and I do want to fill it with stuff, but I'm still kind of like figuring that out. I can make it work. I don't know if I'll do it on stream though, because it might take a little bit of time to really think about it. Okay, if there's one thing I will at least do, it's this is gonna be really messy, but I'm actually just gonna take this and I'm gonna bring it over here because I did want to do a two-sided thing. So we put like one road. Yeah, we put like maybe like this right here. Like put that like into the mountain enough like that, and then we'll flatten this road. We'll flatten this eventually. So we'll probably do it now. Actually, that's a little too low though. It should just be like a. Oh, I don't know what that window is. Weird. Oh, we might as well. Well, I was gonna say move this up a little bit, but right now it's there is a wall here, so I have to be kind of careful. Although it's gonna look weird. Yeah, see, that's kind of the problem. I'm probably gonna modify this mesh to actually pull this in more because I don't want it to. Yeah, I need to pull in like the back part here in more probably. Get something like this, and then what we're gonna do is we'll get like a road spline going here, and then have it also connect right here. And then the idea is like, oh, these roads used to be connected. What happened to them? Have like a nice little thing here too for that. And then the power lines will be going up and down it as well. And then the power station. So my original concept for making this was like, okay, this is like where the power for the building comes from. But my concept is that it's not actually originally from here. I don't know how to explain it. And I was gonna have like fallen power towers, but I'm still trying to figure out. I think what we're gonna do is I don't think I'm gonna actually have this up here. I think the best way I could think this working is probably having this at the creative floor in this area. I know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, that's where the bunny is, though. It's like, yeah. I mean, we can still put the bunny in here somewhere eventually. Probably like in the backwoods here or something. But I think what we're gonna do is this will probably actually be down here somewhere. We'll probably put it like here, and I need to model the bottom part of this, like you see how this area. You see how this area has like it's like cut out, like it was like cut out from somewhere. I'm gonna do that with this as well, but I just haven't modeled the actual like ground around it yet. And then I think what I want to do is I'm gonna make the power towers also look like this as well. Except I think the original concept was to have one that's kind of like this, like one of them that's like literally fallen down, like almost like look like it's about to fall down the crater or something. It's like a really neat like idea. Um, yeah, something like on these lines. Or something like that. I like listen, I know this doesn't make any sense. I cannot tell you why I'm doing it this way. It's something you'll have to figure out. But that is the thing I'm leaning into for the story. Um so yeah, we'll get through this one now. I don't think I'm gonna do this on the stream because it's gonna definitely take a lot of like I gotta sit down and kind of like, oh, I need to do it this way or do it this way. Um I don't know. I'm just trying to get things like in the right position. Um which is like difficult because it takes a lot of polishing. Ugh. I wanted to do splines to show off the cables and stuff. I don't know if I will though. Hmm. Oh, I can do it. I can do I can at least do splines though. I can at least do this. I can like work on setting up these splines real quick here. Um what we're doing is we're gonna get this kind of angled positioned here properly. And I'm thinking like maybe like that. Looking a little okay there. Bada boom. And now we can start working on setting up the spline. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like shift. Oh, this is gonna be really difficult because I have a lot of like. This is gonna be very difficult because I have like a whole curve here, but it's like I don't really want a curve. I wanted to go. Actually, I shouldn't do this. No, I shouldn't do this. We're just gonna make a new spline because I don't want to have to go through all that right now. Draw a spline tool. Here we go. So we do like this, 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 this. And there you go. We drew a spline, and then what we need to do is we need to Copy. Paste. Shoot, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, no, wait, that is what I wanted to do. Because I need to, there we go. Now this one looks weird because it's not set up properly. Oh yeah, no, because this one is, there we go. This is like how I'm doing roads right now. And then what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna take this model, I'm gonna export it out of Unity into Blender, and then I'm gonna actually like touch it up more. I just need like the initial size of I just need like the initial size of this ready, like done. And then if I want to be basic, I can just when was it again? No. There you go. I just slap that. Just do that really basically. I will actually make a more polished version of this. Also, biggest issue with this is the fact that I need to just do. There you go. I need you to be like. Oh yeah, I can't rotate that. I can't do that. Oh god, this is the hard part where I don't remember how to do stuff. Shoot. I forgot how to splines. What was the subdivide? I swear to god there was a fucking subdivide button. Whatever. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I want this to be a bit more rotated out like this. These trees are in the way, but I will remove them later, so. Okay. I really don't need to be this picky about it. I frankly just shouldn't care. I just like adjusting them a little bit to make them a little bit more straight and stuff. So, because like this one has like a weird like little arch here. I don't like that. So we're gonna kind of keep it more curved. Give it a little bit more curvature. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here actually. Is it because there's two of them? Oh no, it's because it's It's because the more like there's a lot of space here, so I need to kind of give it a bit more. Yeah, kind of do like that. Yeah, something basic like that. There you go. Yeah, that looks nice. I like this. I like there's an idea. I have an idea for what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to present. Right now it's very hard to show that off because I still need to make a few more things. I need to position things in certain ways. I will show off. I will show off the power of splines though. So if I were to where is it? Where's the object? Shoot. Splines, here we go. Spline, draw spline tool. So if I were to go from here, there you go. Well, okay, that's not exactly what I was. That was not exactly what I was hoping for, but yeah. So you see how there's like a cable here, so it's like okay. So if we take this and we attach it here, this is going to be the time consuming part. When I actually polish this up fully, is actually getting these all like positioned and whatnot. I can actually set this to global. There you go. So, like we're looking to like do something like God, this is so difficult. Like that. Yeah, so this is like kind of what we're looking at, right? So the idea is like I'll have like a bit of sag on here, but it's basically there's the wire, and there you go. It connects. Well, I mean, it's not connecting right now, but you get the idea. I don't remember how to add extra pivot points to this. Well, not pivot points, but I don't remember how to like subdivide the middle of it so that there's like an extra curvature point. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, this, like I said, once I get these into place, then I just need to position them, and then that's gonna be what the fucking hard part comes in, because then I have to go through and settle these cables up, obviously. But yeah, like something like that. Yeah, like connecting the cow cables like that, basically. And then giving them, well, obviously polishing them up more, because like right now this is like just super, like this is not, I'm not gonna do this right now. Probably keep this one though. This one's actually pretty okay. Kind of pull that in a little bit here. Yeah, that one's pretty okay. Yeah, radio tower. I think the radio tower's actually turned out pretty nice, honestly. That's actually kind of nice. I actually kind of like it being right there. It actually kind of fits. Like you might be like all the way down here, and then you look up, and it's like, oh, there's the radio tower. Like, how do we get to it? Um, Although my idea was like I was either gonna have a way to get up from here, or I was gonna literally make it to where like you would you unless you could fly, you would have to like start from over here and like walk down that way, or you'd have to walk all the way around the other side. I will say though, I am planning on putting like pathways and stuff, like small like trails to follow. So it won't be like you're going through the woods. Like it won't be like you're walking just like through the woods. Like you're walking on a path, basically. Unless you don't want to. And who knows, you might find stuff. Um but yeah, just getting these models into Unity is pretty good. I'm still gonna have to really think about this one, because once I get this stuff into place, I don't want to change it. And now that I think about it, maybe I don't want the power station down here. It is kind of big. I kind of want this to be like a thing you find out here kind of deal. Um, but I'm just like thinking, because I wonder if it'll play into the idea that I'm going for. It's very difficult to say. Hmm. I had like an initial idea in my mind for how I wanted to do this, but now it's like, now that I'm actually in the scene, like moving stuff around, it's definitely like, maybe I don't want to do that. Um, hmm, interesting. Yeah, this will be interesting to figure out, because the idea is like, I want this to somehow connect to the power lines that are here at the Wanderer and stuff. So we'll probably end up having some kind of a connection point here, where like these wires get carried by like the power poles that we've made, and eventually reaching the Wanderer somehow. Um, which I'm wondering if I should make it to where like there's like a road here, and the power lines go here, and then they like connect to the elevator, and then the elevator has a connection point that connects to like other power lines down here, which then go all the way to the Wanderer. And then there's like the and then we have the one power pole, which I made this one specifically. um I made this one specifically because it's meant to be like, this is where like it connects to the Wanderer. So that's like the whole idea of that one pipe right there. Um yeah, see, now the idea is starting to brew in my head a little bit here. Um See, that's what I like about this, because like I can get it in the scene, I can see what I have, and then I'm like, okay, it makes sense to do it that way instead of like what I was originally thinking. So that's why I like to get these assets in the scene and kind of like play with them a little bit like this. Um, yeah, no, this is coming along nicely. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I still has a lot of polish that needs to go into it. Like, yeah, oh my gosh, you have no idea. Um, but I do like the that I'm giving you guys like points of interest to find and stuff. And like, oh, this is like, this is this area, this is this area. Um, like things like that. Maybe I might even do like I was thinking about doing like a cabin or something out here as well. I'm not too sure yet. I still have like a lot of empty space that isn't really being used for anything, and it's like I do want to put stuff here, and I just don't know what to put out here, because it's just like, I did give myself a lot more space than I probably needed, but I don't mind. Um, then again, I may end up shrinking this outside area a little bit more. Like I could always push up the terrain here, so like I could like reduce this by half if I really want to. Just so there's not as much space. Because like I said, the interior crater is already a little bit bigger than the current map size, so Uh, but the idea is that as you find like these points of interest, they'll have fast teleport points at them, so you'll be able to like fast teleport around. That's like the whole reason I'm making the system fast teleportation. So as you find places, you can teleport back, and yeah, it rewards people for exploring basically. Like if you explore, then it's like, oh, I can just fast teleport back here. I know some people would rather I just have those be available at the start, which yeah, I think maybe I might do that instead of like finding places and you get the teleport points. I might actually make it to where they'll be unlocked by default, but you can choose to take them or not. I don't know. I still haven't decided. Very conflicted about it. I will say this radio tower did turn out spectacular though. Very nice. Even like the basic of it looks cool. I still have to go and refurbish some of the trees. I did make all these trees myself, by the way. These are all my trees. I made them and tree it and stuff. I'm very happy with them. Um, God, I'm getting all distracted now. I guess it really wouldn't hurt to start placing these down, huh? Yeah. So the idea is like you got these poles here, so. Now I don't remember if the poles need to be on both sides. I think I just need them to be on one side. So for now we're just gonna keep them on one side. Just something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm eating pizza. Um, yeah, I hope you guys like what you see. Like I said, still a work in progress. Um, but I'm hoping that when this update is done, there will be a lot more for you guys to look out and explore. Because that's kind of what I want you guys to be able to do is go out and explore. As for encounters, the bunny. I think the bunny will be the one encounter I actually add with this update. The other two are going to require a lot of work, so. Oh, both sides might be more town thing. What the hell does that mean? You only got the main building currently? Huh. Oh! Oh, sorry, you're talking about the power line. Yeah, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, we'll just do one side, that's fine. Yeah, because then, these power poles. Sorry, I don't know how delayed the stream is. I apologize. I don't know if you guys are if you're just taking a moment to respond or if like the stream is delayed and you're just responding right as I say it. I have no idea. So we're gonna do 1-1. This is very basic placement right now. I'm not looking to make anything detailed. I'm gonna put a power line in between each of these lights. So I have one here, and then like one right here, I would say. Yeah, that might be a good spot. I don't know if it goes over the road fully, but I could always shrink down the road size. Yeah, and then I think we'll put one more here, like literally just like right here. Just like a light source here. So, yeah. Oh, and I need to make sure they're actually right in the terrain now. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of time to just sit here and get all this stuff like in position and whatnot and make sure it looks nice and whatnot. So kind of the biggest thing. Yeah, no, you're fine. And then lastly, what we'll do is I will put one power pole right here. I'll put a power line right here. So then this will connect to that. And then I will probably move these around a little bit, just to see what works. But for now, this should be sufficient. So yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then what we'll do is we will is the whole map being redone? Yeah, no, I mentioned this already. I was redoing the entire outer area. Sorry, I did specify earlier in the stream, if you don't want to like see this and you want to see it for yourself when it's done, you probably shouldn't tune into the stream, but I was showing off what I had done on the Wanderer so far, and I was getting all the models we had imported, so everything you see is still a work in progress. It might not be the same when it's done, yeah, yada yada yada, you know, that kind of stuff. Um so yeah, I'm just quickly getting the power poles kind of positioned here how I want them. Since we've got the models done for them, we're just getting them in the scene now. So I'm gonna have to move some of these trees around eventually because they are gonna be in the way. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm just getting the models in. We got the big power pole in, which I mean that's not where it's gonna be eventually. I imported the power station. We got that in there, although I still need to add some more stuff to it on the surrounding area. That's probably not gonna be where it's gonna be in the finale. I was showing off spline roads that I need to export into Blender and work on. This is just a basic entrance that I'm gonna have to re-import later. I was showing off the waterfalls that I had worked on, which I know how to do vertex coloring, so I can actually make the sides fade, which is really nice. So we have a nice little waterfall now. Same for this side over here too. And then we also got the radio tower set up here, as you can see. So the radio tower is like in the scene now, although I haven't actually worked on the area for it yet. I just placed it all in here just for the heck of it. And then here's the watchtower. Here's like one of the watchtowers as well, which I don't know if this is going to be close to the crater like this or if I'm going to move it like further back this way. I might also have multiple watchtowers like at different spots depending on how I see fit. So but yeah, no, still a work in progress. So I still have to paint like the paths and stuff going all around because we do want to have like a path that people can follow. Maybe have some interesting things on the side to find. We're kind of just getting the power poles set up here real quick just for fun to get those out of the way. We'll probably be wrapping up here in just a little bit because Sam is going to be streaming Pacific Drive, and I do want to go watch that. So we might be wrapping up here in just a little bit, depending on how that goes. But yeah, we were yeah, I will rate him. Yes, that is what I will do. But we still have a little bit before that happened, so. But yeah, we were mainly in Blender for the majority of the stream, just getting like the models and stuff set up a little bit more. I think tomorrow, if we do a dev stream tomorrow, I will start working on the campsite assets because that's like I think that's one of the last things on my to-do list. I need the model for now until I come up with more stuff later. So I do need to sit down and make that list. Also, I think this is way too close. Yeah, this is oh no, that's actually pretty okay. Yeah, no one's gonna notice. But yeah, I'm still gonna have to go back and tweak some of these models, make the UVs a little better. See, there we go. Now we've got a pole chain going here, and then what we're gonna do is if I leave the power station over there, then we're gonna have probably a road or something that connects to the power station that like pulls stuff from it and whatnot. Yeah, that pool, like the power gets taken out of the cable, goes into one of these poles, and then there's a road that'll go from right here all the way there that has the power poles on it, and then I'll have like a cable that connects to the elevator or something, and then I'll just have another like connection point down here that connects to the actual power tower. So it looks like it's getting sent through the elevator or something. And then it funnels the rest of the way. That's probably not the best way to do this, but we'll see. It's my map. I can do what I want. And then yeah, the power lines go through all the the poles here until they end up at the Wanderer, which is what this one is for right here. And then that should be good to go. And that'll hopefully explain how we have power. So, and then yeah, we got like a nice little lake over here, which I still need to. I'm gonna put something on the side. I'm gonna put like a dock. I think another stream we're gonna do is we're gonna be modeling maybe a little house, and then a dock that'll go on this as well. I think that'll be kind of cool. And then I just have to do a lot of like environmental polishing and stuff, and obviously setting up this area, which this is just going to be an area that's out on its own. Probably have like a little path that connects to it with all the other paths that are interconnected. I'm planning on putting a few campsites around the area as well. Bigfoot's Redwood map actually gives me a couple ideas. Like there was like campsites. There was like the big trees that were kind of their own like points of interest. There was the campsites, 1 or 2 like log cabins just kind of randomly strewn around. Although that map was much more condensed, whereas this one's I think this map is actually probably bigger than the Bigfoot one. Gotta be honest. But yeah, I'm just like chilling here for a minute. We could start putting power lines on the road here as well, because this road is basically set up. I just need to export it and modify it in Blender. But this will also have power lines that go onto it as well. Or at least it should. Or it probably will. Yeah, it probably will. Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna make the watchtowers be I was gonna spread a few, like maybe like 2 more of them around. Like I put one over here, I put one over there, and then I put one like over there, or maybe one that's on like the edge here. So maybe like I'll put this one like maybe over here. I'll put another one probably over in this area somewhere, or like over here, and then I'll put one probably on the edge here. Yeah, just because I wanted to just because I did want to actually do that. So yeah, because like I already got everything basically done with the watchtower. I have like all the interior assets and stuff. I just need to make a lamp later, like a light source, and then I just need to make sure all the texturing is proper, because I already have the UVs somewhat set up. I just need to make sure I have the right materials and textures on it, which I just didn't feel like doing that right now. Yeah, I don't know, like I should be doing something, but it's like I'm kind of starting to wind down a little bit here. So the power and tower update. No, this will be this update will be called the Outer Wilds update. That was the name I was going to go for because of the game that inspired me to want to do this. There will be a much more area to explore. I'm hoping I was also talking about like integrating the lore and like how to find like notes and stuff. And yes, I will probably make a system that integrates like finding lore notes and getting and like using the library as well. So the library will ideally somehow connect to like finding lore notes, and then you can come back to the library and actually read up on things that you find. So like for instance, if you were to discover a area, it might tick off a thing in the library that shows a log about the area, like oh you discovered this area, here's some information about it, and then there's like extra stuff to find there. So yeah, I would say the most complete thing about this update is this whole area. Actually, I actually got this area basically done. This area is basically done, and then the actual subway area is basically done as well. Aside from a few extra things I have to do. But this is the new spawn area, so this will be where you guys actually I can show you actually. Here, 1 sec. I can actually show it off. I forgot that I could do this while I'm in the scene. So it takes a moment to load it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this is where you spawn. So if I were to respawn, you actually notice that it's a different spot. Sorry, I was eating something. I made it so that all 3 of these doors have a spawn point in front of them. So you might end up in one of three spots, just because the idea is that it looks like you're coming out of the subway. So yeah, and then you spawn in, and it's like, oh, it's like a cool little area. The board's gonna be here. There's gonna be more stuff added, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. You come out of here, and then you see the moon, and then you see the building, and you walk out, and it's like you have a big open view of like everything, for the map. So you see the radio tower in the distance, the watchtower. I still haven't worked on finishing the actual power towers yet, but yeah, those are over there too. The waterfall, you see the building, you see the elevator, and then you got some signs too that are telling you to go that way. And you got this whole little area too, and then as well as like this fast travel system UI. So if I wanted to go back to the Wanderer, I could just immediately teleport to the Wanderer. Yeah, yeah. So it's coming along. The pieces haven't really been put together yet, but I'm hoping that once I get all the pieces developed, I can put them all together, and it should be a very enjoyable experience. I'm hoping so. And maybe I'll spread some interesting Easter eggs in the woods and stuff, or maybe I'll put collectibles in the woods to find. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love the subway area too. Yeah, that was like one of the first things I worked on. I think it was in January. I think like towards the end of January, I started working on this. It took about 2.5 weeks or so. You've got ladders instead of stairs up. I did not feel like modeling the stairs going up. I just did the ladder. I mean, I could. There's nothing stopping me from like actually just making a staircase model going all the way up, but I just don't feel like it. I didn't feel like it. If it depends on if people want me to put a staircase or not, or if they want to be able to just click to teleport. So yeah, but the subway's definitely really nice. This is the spawn area, so hopefully it gives off a good like first impression. And then yeah, like I was trying to capture that nice view of like you walk out and then you see the whole map, and it's just like, oh. So obviously the lighting isn't done yet. I think there's still more I need to do with that. This area is basically done though. Yeah. The hot spring still needs to be polished with the area around it. I still need to set up the power station and stuff, getting that all working. Like what I mean is we just dragged this into the project, so it's like I still need to figure out like where do I want to put this? Do I want to leave it like over here, or do I want to like put it down here, or like what, you know? And then yeah, like just getting everything. This is why I've just been modeling, because I just want to get the assets like made so I can put them in the scene and see what I want to do with them. So I probably will do that on my own time, because I don't know if I'll do that right now. I'm just trying to think of what else I might need to model here real quick. Campsite. Oh wait, actually I have a to-do list, don't I? Wait, let me open up my to-do list. Would there ever add ambient like fire? Yes. I do want to add fireflies, obviously. That's a staple of the Wanderer, is our fireflies. I'm debating if I'm going to set up the particle as a particle that encompasses the entire map, or if it's going to be a particle that attaches to the player and then I disable it in certain areas. But we will have fireflies. Absolutely. I do want to add those back. Right now we just don't have them because it's still a work in progress, so. But we will have fireflies. Most certainly. And yeah. There's still like a lot I think I can probably put into like some of these areas. Like maybe there's something interesting over here, maybe there's something like a unique little thing, or maybe like I put collectibles everywhere and you have to go in the woods and find them. Mm-hmm. Oh, one sec. Sorry, I'm eating something. Sorry. I like how by the way, I hope you guys enjoy my little thing where I did the whole outer area, and then I'm like, okay, what's the barrier of the world going to be? Okay, we'll just put them in another crater. IRL, you wouldn't want to climb the watchtower. Yeah, I know. In real life, there probably aren't going to be watchtowers that have just a ladder going up, because that's super dangerous. But VR chat, so yeah. I couldn't figure out a good world border, so I just said, "Fuck it, we'll just do another crater, a crater within a crater," and then I'll probably explain it in the lore, which I do have an idea of what that's going to be. So, um, hey, it's a staple of the Wanderer. We're in a crater, crater within a crater. Uh, it's like I'm buying time, waiting for Sam to start streaming so I can send you guys over to him. Because I don't really have any other things I can really want to do right now. Kind of might just chill here. So being used to the toggles in places your fireflies with the oh, that would be funny. Yeah, I do have the weather system I have in the Wanderer. I think still needs to be tweaked. Because I do want to have weather as well, and I do have a system for it, but I don't know if it actually syncs properly. And part of me is kind of at the point where I'm like, do I just want the weather system to be local? Because I don't know if I want to bother trying to sync it. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with that whole system. I can at least actually I can at least I can at least I can at least get these trees cleared here just because I don't want them to be on the pathway directly. I do have a few Easter eggs in mind that I want to add to the map. And I do want to make it to where like if I see an open space that has nothing in it, I want to put something there. Even if it's like nothing too crazy. Like I want to make it to where if you go out into the woods, you might find something interesting. I don't know what that's gonna be. There might be maybe like a collectible that you can like get and something, or there might be like some kind of interesting little tidbit, like oh maybe something happened and this is why this is here. I don't know. Um, but that's gonna be Bigfoot. Oh my god, yes. I actually was thinking about doing a Bigfoot. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna implement it, but I would love to just do a Bigfoot reference, as in like just a section of the map that's just dedicated to Bigfoot. I find it hilarious. Like great, actually. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I don't think I'll make it local. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm eating pizza. Oh man. Yeah, no, like I said, Blender, like I've been in Blender so long that it's like I feel like I'm burnt out. But once you get into Unity and you actually start putting things together, it actually feels kind of nice. It's like, oh, I could do this, and then I could, I should maybe set up something like this and get the actual level going. Um, I'm probably gonna get rid of these open grass fields because these are from like these are a relic from the start of development of this, and I don't really need them here, so I'm probably gonna get rid of them. Um, because I would like it to be like all tree, and then I could work on setting stuff up from there. Because like I said, I'm thinking I'm just gonna have like probably put some kind of cabin or something here, that ties into my idea, and then have like maybe nature trails that branch off that go to different areas all around. Um, so you can follow like a nature trail and stuff. Um, and that's how you'll kind of like have because like I don't want this to just be purely a forest because I want there to be some kind of like guiding path. So in some ways I can have some kind of guarantee that oh the players will follow this path and they might find something. But if somebody walks out off the path then they might not initially find something, but maybe they will, who knows. Um yeah, and then the whole valley here, I got to work on this as well cuz this is like a point of interest as well. Um I like the lake though. I'm happy about a lake. I gotta get a new water shader, but I am happy to put a lake there. So that'd be kind of nice. And then the radio tower just looks good too. Oh yeah, and then I haven't worked on it yet, but I need to do floating islands. I was gonna add some actually, but I haven't actually worked on the model yet. So we are gonna get floating islands. I just haven't done them yet. So and then besides Bigfoot. Like in Slender Man. Yeah. I know. I still have ideas, though. Um And yeah, the floating islands as well. Oh yeah, no, my idea for Bigfoot that I initially came up with was I was just gonna have an area of the map that was like very much like this is Bigfoot territory, um, or something. And then I would do like either like a PNG that you could see walking or like howls or something, just to kind of give the illusion that there's something there. Um, as for the bunny's also gonna have its own little area. I was originally thinking of putting the power station down here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think what I'm gonna do is this like whole section. It's either gonna be this whole section or it's gonna be this section. It's gonna be like bunny themed, as in like this will be where the bunny is and stuff. I do get a little bit from ads, but not a lot. I do get a little bit of money from them. It depends on how many people are watching the ads. But at the level I'm at right now, it's basically non-consequential. Yeah, basically what Miyazaki said. If I had like 1,000 people watching ads, then it would actually probably be something good. Um, but you don't have to feel bad if you don't want to watch them, so don't worry. Um, God, at this point, guys, I'm just trying to wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, he started streaming. Okay. Um, all right. Listen, everybody. We are going to wrap up for tonight. I am going to send you guys over to my friend Sam, because he has started streaming, and I am tired, so I don't really want to keep working on this. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So today my headset just going completely bananas. I'm sorry to hear that, Ryan. Hopefully it gets better. But for now, I am going to wrap up. I'm going to send you guys over to Sam because he is streaming right now. I'm gonna be watching his stream, so I'll be in the chat there. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from this because we've been at it for a little bit. So, but yeah, I mean, he'll know it's me. So, you know how these things go. So, let me make sure I'm getting everything ready. We ready to raid? All right, guys. I'll see you later.